It's a movement. It's a reset. If it's built on lies, it gotta fall. We flipping tables, yeah. No fear, no fables. Black and rise, we stable. Now we changing the label, yeah, yeah, yeah. We flipping tables, yeah. Truth is non-negotiable, yeah. Black man unfiltered, yeah. This the voice, they ain't controlling. Flipping Tables podcast. Black man on Still the Network. If it don't make you uncomfortable, it ain't real.
Ladies and gentlemen, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Listen, welcome to another episode of Flipping Tables podcast. It's another Tuesday, man. I'm honeymoon happy and peacock proud to be back in the building tonight, man. I'm gonna bring up my co-host in a minute. We're about to get it in, man. We're about to get it in. So I appreciate everybody being here tonight, man. What's going on? What's going on, man? As y'all get in, let me know y'all here so I can shout y'all out. Kamal, what's going on, man? He said, what's good? BMU, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, brother. If you got time, you can come up. I'll drop the link in a second. But we got a really good show tonight. But before we get started and I bring my co-host up here, I want to make sure I get some house rules in here. Make sure you hit, when you come in here right now, you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this content with 2 people you like and 1 person you don't. We got to piss somebody off today. All right. I'm going to drop the link in a minute in the chat, pause. And you guys can come up and be a part of this conversation tonight. I only ask a few things when you come up. Make sure you have good lighting. Make sure your children are in the bed and make sure your wife has said what she needs to say so you can please concentrate this way. All right. No background noise, no moving around in the house. Sit down somewhere so you can join the conversation. All right. If you don't have those things and you're at a family reunion, please don't call in. Please don't. Please don't do it. And because that's just not gonna make the show a little bit good at all. All right, so we got a good show ahead of us tonight. If you want to give to the channel, you could definitely give to the channel by way of Cash App, which will be scrolling at the bottom of the screen in 2 seconds. Also, you could give by Super Chat. Anybody that sends a Super Chat, we will shout you out. Also, read your comment and as well let you have a word or a say tonight on who's in here and who's out of here. All right, so we appreciate you guys for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado. All right. Without further ado, man, my co-host is in the building with me tonight. Put your hands together for one of the only team is in the building, ladies and
gentlemen. BMU, what's up, bro?
What's going on with you, my guy?
Man, I'm here, man. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. So listen, before we get started, man, I want to ask you, how was your week? How's the family? But also, man, some news that may be out in the ether. Other than what we're talking about tonight that we haven't seen or discussed yet. What do you got?
Oh, man. Week was good. Family's all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody healthy and living. So, look, the news that you're talking about, I think I know what you're talking about, but enlighten me. What we got?
Well, there was I want to play the video in a second. I'm going to play the video because I think the video.
About the baby?
Yeah, it's a 1-year-old kid. Police just shot the baby. The woman held the baby up in the air. And the police still shot the baby through the rib cage. That's tough, that boy. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. As a father, I don't know if I'm gonna make it home from that one. T-Max, what's your thoughts?
Man, I got something to say about that too because I seen the interview with the family and attorney Ben Crump and I got something to say about the dad.
Absolutely. All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the first video up, man. Again, guys, if you want to come up here, let me drop the link first, man, for you guys. In the chat. Let me see, where is it at? Also, man, so anything else out there that you done came across, man, that we need to know about?
Oh man, nah, I've been heavy on this boxing, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know me, I'm in the boxing world, so big fights coming up. Other than that, the news is what it is. I try to stay in tune but detached at the same time.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Because sometimes if you get too attached,
information overload.
Information overload, brother. All right, so I'm dropping the link for you guys right now, man. If y'all want to come up here, as soon as I get it up here, where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, so
So you got the full story on this.
yeah, man, I'm about to play the video.
You know me, I like to take it from the top to the bottom. So
yes, sir.
when
We're
we
gonna
get
start.
there, let's do it.
Yes, sir. We're gonna start with. Do I want to start with the mom? No, I'm gonna start with this video first with the news. The news, how they reported it. Let's see. Let me share the screen with y'all. Here we go.
Tonight over the death of a 1-year-old at the hands of police. Growing outrage tonight over the death of a 1-year-old at the hands of police. Protesters met with tear gas outside the Mississippi Walmart where the incident took place, demanding justice for Cohen Wiley. According to investigators, the shooting on Sunday happened when Senatobia police responded to a shoplifting call involving 2 adults and a child. One witness telling a local reporter of the 2 adults, one was carrying the boy, the other a box of diapers.
Policeman shot, open fire in a public setting over allegedly some Pampers.
Authorities say the adults, now identified by the family's lawyer as the boy's mother and her friend, tried to get away, driving toward and nearly hitting an officer. Another officer then firing at the car. The boy's mother says she tried to communicate to police that a child was in the vehicle.
I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. By the time I set my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh.
Cohen was pronounced dead at a hospital while the driver had critical injuries, according to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, which is now handling the case.
Make no mistake, this is a very tragic situation. I would ask that the public maintain patience as much as possible. And I know this is a very frustrating time, but maintain patience as this process is done.
Attorney Ben Crump now representing the family and saying in a statement, "We intend to seek justice for baby Cohen and the life that was stolen from him." Protesters now calling for accountability and transparency.
So they're just questions that need to be asked, need to be answered, video that needs to be reviewed, and to actually see what it says. Go with the evidence.
Senatobia police did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Tuesday, but on Sunday, the police department posted a statement on Facebook saying in part that it was committed to full transparency. The city of Senatobia says the officer involved in this incident has been placed on administrative leave while the state continues their investigation.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated
All right,
on
brother.
breaking
So, what do you think?
Man, I think it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? Shit. From top to bottom, it's a mess. But I mean,
Because the mama's still in the hospital. The girl that was talking, that's the friend. She was in the car with her baby.
no, the girl that was talking is the mama.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Was the friend.
Then the friend got shot.
Mm-hmm.
The friend got shot.
And the friend was the one that allegedly took the Pampers.
Yeah.
The girl and her baby was just along for the ride.
And then, so I'm gonna bring up this video right here. I know this is the one you probably want to break down. What you saw.
Talking about the interview, the press conference.
This right here. Let's see what she has to say. The mama.
And now, before you hear from one of our community activists, we're going to have you hear from baby Cohen's mother, who is still 1 week later, still having nightmares and having panic attacks over this tragedy. Obviously, nothing can compare to a mother losing their child, especially being shot while the baby is in her arms. So she is doing her best to try to keep it together through all the confusion and all of the mental anguish. So you all keep her in prayer, keep standing up and loving on her so she knows that she's not alone in trying to get to the truth and get to justice. Y'all stand to your feet and let's shout justice for baby Cohen so she knows she's not alone. Justice for baby Cohen. 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 Thank you. Felicia, we're going to stand here because I don't know if the stand is it okay if she stands here? Can y'all see her? Okay. Okay. Say what's on your heart.
Hey everyone, my name is Valicia Wiley. I'm the mother of baby Cohen. I watched my baby take his first breath, and I watched my baby take his last breath. I'm still in disbelief about the traumatizing event that occurred that took my one and only child, baby Cohen. I ask that you keep my family in your prayers, and justice for baby Cohen.
Justice for baby Cohen. Justice for baby Cohen. Justice for baby Cohen. Justice for baby Cohen. Justice for baby Cohen. Ms. Robertson, will you come and talk about some of the things with the panic attacks and so forth with your baby? I know that people need to know what she's going through.
Since this incident occurred, my daughter's up at night. She's crying, and I know it hurt her because they together all the time. And now she has nothing. You know, she's not sleeping. She's not eating. You know, only thing we can do is just pray for her and try to get her some mental health. The panic attacks are occurring every day. I don't know how to console her in it because we never been through anything like this. It's different, you know. So if y'all know someone that could help us, please reach out and let us know.
So that was Ben Crump telling her,
please
make sure she talk about the panic attack.
Thank you so much, Ms. Robertson. What they relayed is the littlest things, the smallest things will cause Felicia to go into a panic attack. I know Kareem Ali was talking with them and she saw his favorite toy that he got for his birthday. And she went into a panic attack where she couldn't breathe. And he had to get her mother to her right away. This is real. I know to some it's just a hashtag. It's another case. But to them, this was her baby, her first baby, her only baby. And it is devastating to lose a child. It's exponentially more devastating to have your child shot by the police while that baby is in your arms.
Now I want you to go ahead and handle your business, dog. What are your thoughts? Because I have mine, but go ahead.
All right. Well, shit, I started off like this, man. Those press conferences are necessary. Attorney Ben Crump has his place. But if I was the family or any family, but for that matter, in some of these civil rights cases or injustices by the police, I definitely will have a primary attorney, and Ben Crump would be the face to actually bring awareness and bring the media. But I definitely will have a separate attorney who's very skillful, because from my understanding and looking at his track record on these cases, brother Ben Crump, he's like
he's an opportunist.
Yeah, but if he was a boxer, his record would be like 3-23 with 15 knockouts.
Are you reminded of some cases that he has lost,
bro?
Some big ones.
Yeah, because I think that when he first appeared on the scene, He was respected, and then he got watered down, not only by the media and the other side, but also by us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So would you put Ben Crump and Dr. Umar Johnson in the same boat as far as representatives of the black community?
Hell no.
Who's worse?
Worse? Umar Johnson. Yeah, I take Ben Crump over Umar all day, every day.
Yeah, that's JT's favorite person, man. JT loves
Umar?
Dr. Umar, man. JT loves some Dr. Umar Johnson, man.
Well, let me say this for JT and all the black folks listening. Any man, black man, that's out there fighting for a better America or world for us, I respect, and I definitely give kudos to. All right, because we need more of them. I don't disagree with everything Dr. Umar does, or even Attorney Ben Crump. I just it's just certain ways about them that I think that don't relate well with broad Main Street America. You know what I'm saying? So, and then and some people would say the same for Brother Al Sharpton and the late great Reverend Jesse Jackson or whoever. But I just shout out anybody that's out there fighting for the cause.
We're gonna get into some questions later, but I want to get this other video out the way. I don't know if you
hold on before you play that other one.
But go ahead, Doc.
The
Break
one
it
you
down
just
for me all
played.
the way. Yeah.
Well, the one you just played, that was a snippet. Me watching the whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna play it from the beginning, but let me know when you're ready for that, and I'll put it up for you.
Okay, so it's a certain a couple parts in there. What's up, brother Arpine? It's a certain couple parts in there, man, that I think needs to be highlighted. One, we see what the energy is, and the energy is very feminine, meaning there's a lot of our ladies that's standing out front, right? And the representation of black male leadership is put well within Attorney Ben Crump and the civil rights leader that stepped up. I think the grandfather, if you play it from the beginning, the grandfather of the father of Baby Cohen, right? He spoke in Baby Cohen's father's place because they tried to say that he was so distraught or toe up about it that he couldn't speak. That's a problem within itself, right? How the mama, who we know by biologically has a deeper connection to a 1-year-old baby than the father, how she got the wherewithal to be able to sit up there and speak on it, and he's so toe up about it. In my opinion, he wasn't toe up about it. I'm judging. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I'm judging. He looks as if he can't formulate his words in the right way. Very docile within his speech. You can see as he stand beside his mom, we can tell what his energy might be like. But go ahead, man. Whatever videos you got, or bring Brother Arpane up in here.
Yeah, Arpane, are you familiar with the story?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
You talking out of your computer, not your mic.
No, wait, hold on for a second. Let me make sure I might have my default thing on. Give me a second.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and play the other one. But
no, don't play it yet.
Okay.
You sure you can't hear me? Shit, I got this shit up.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. It just sounds like you in your mic. You're not talking into a mic. You sound like you.
Yeah, my mic is up here. I could change my mic. Let me change my mic then.
Okay. So back to the people in the chat. Thank y'all for being here tonight, man. 45 people in here so far, and the numbers is increasing. So thank y'all so much for being here tonight to discuss this. We're talking about a 1-year-old is dead, and it all started over some diapers.
Is it better now?
Yes, sir. In Mississippi. So Arpane, I don't know if you've been following it since we started the show. We played a few clip here, but we're gonna play the video in its entirety in a few minutes when you get done with your statement. But what are your thoughts about this whole thing?
Yeah, man. First of all, I agree with the brother. There's just too many women up who speak for us when we get in situations like this. We need more men standing up and taking a mic. That's probably why Carmela Anthony's got 35 years, because it wasn't a man in charge. So, but this situation, listen, I don't like Ben Crump's. I don't like this whole blackity blacks chant shit. Right. The first thing I would say is when the police tell me they're gonna give free, full disclosure, full investigation. Well, how come you don't release who the fuck shot the kids?
Exactly. Yeah.
What color are they? What's their names? If you want to start out by saying you're going to have full, investigation, who shot them?
Right. No,
who shot them?
They hush.
Okay, that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, if I'm standing around the mic, I said, who gets shot for $10 bag of fucking diapers? You had their license. You had this. I mean, I want to know: is it judge, jury, and execution over a goddamn bag of diapers? I mean, I wouldn't even be talking about anything else other than do they have permission to kill somebody because they're shoplifting in a state or any state that says petty theft is anything under $1,000. We're talking about diapers. And listen, people say, well, she put the baby up. Now, what kind of animal is going to shoot into a car when they see a baby? And if he says he didn't see that fucking baby, then he not only should go to jail, he should never be a policeman. You didn't see who you shooting at? Yeah, think about it. Think about it. Whether you're shooting in a car and you see a baby, you say, I don't give a fuck, this little black nigger. Let me shoot him anyway.
It's in Mississippi now.
I don't care if it's Mississippi.
No, I'm saying one of the most racist states in the fucking country.
They'll do that shit in California.
Well, yeah, you're right.
So forget the hell with the state, man. In every city, every state we know, there's been a effort. And I'm not even one of those blackity black shits. I think that we should be talking more about black on black crime too. But in this situation, what makes it so heinous is that the crime itself doesn't raise to the level of even taking out your fucking gun.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the license, they have everything, and then in the mall, what we don't know is that there got to be cameras on for every goddamn store around there, right? So it's not just the police footage. There's got to be cameras everywhere that shows what happened. Where's that information? And if the police say we're going to kind of ferret out the information, then we know it's a lie. Right? So there's got to be some people who know where those police were positioned when that car took off. Now, okay, the lady who took off is an idiot, but that has no bearing on this thing. Well, it has a little bit of bearing, but it shouldn't elevate itself for them dying. Or even, I mean, I can't imagine me pulling out my gun for a pair of Pampers.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. 1,000%.
And me, we argue about kind of shit like this all the time, man. For me to be so mad at this shit, man.
Right.
And that's why I don't like the Ben Crump fucking thing, because it just turns into a sidebar about race.
A shit show.
Yeah, it turns into a shit show. All we got to do is have somebody talking logic. Why do the police, who trained them to shoot somebody for some goddamn Pampers? And that's why they're trying to say, she was going to run them over. And they can't even get that lie straight because, unless he was standing right in the middle of the road.
Allegedly, the bullet that hit the baby was the first shot fired, right?
Yeah.
And what Ben Crump said at the press conference, which I agree, that shot came from the passenger side window.
Oh,
and what's up, JT? And if the first shot fired hit the baby and it came from the passenger side window and hit the baby in the right rib cage and came out the left side,
and then hit the driver,
then that means that the cop was on the side of the car, not in front.
Yeah. I mean, this is a shit show all the way around, man. I think I saw something that said one of the guys was put on desk duty or something like that.
And thank you, R-Pain. That's what we're going to go into it. JT, what's up, man? So I'm gonna play this because I'm a dyslexic this thing, so I'm gonna do it in reverse. I'm gonna play you the update on the Mississippi cop and what happened to him. All right, so Rashad Ritchie has an update, so I'm gonna play that real quick. Give me just a second. Let's see, where is it at? Okay, there we go. All right, here we go.
Who killed a 1-year-old child? This was in Mississippi. That cop is now on leave. Put up the picture full mask. We now have a statement from the mother as well, and I got more background. We have an update in the case of the 1-year-old, Cohen Wiley, who was fatally shot by a Mississippi cop. The officer, whose identity still has not been released, nor can we confirm, has been placed on administrative leave. Meanwhile, the 1-year-old's mother has retained our dear brother and friend, Benjamin Crump. Now, first, while the identity of the cop who shot Cohen has not been revealed, a heavily redacted document obtained by Action News 5, that's your local news agency, reveals an officer who was, in fact, at least involved, Hunter Foster. That's the only name we have. We do not have the context for that name, but that is the officer we have on record. There's more. I want to remind you of how the shooting happened. Police had responded to a call on Sunday, a report alleging someone attempted to steal a box of diapers from the local Walmart. An officer fired a gun at a moving vehicle before it left the scene. According to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, authorities maintained the vehicle involved was driving toward an officer at the time of the shooting, although witnesses have challenged that account. That's according to the Mississippi Free Press. So let's zoom out for a moment and understand from the date of first reporting to the update now, you already have the one thing I said was problematic. Every time we have heard this narrative that somehow the officer could not get out of the way of a vehicle and decided to fire their shot into the car, a moving car, the police report usually has been exaggerated enough in order to justify the cop's position and shooting. When the official report came out that said, oh, well, the officer feared for his life because the car was driving in the direction of the officer, I said that is a routine play. It sounds familiar because it is. Now we have witnesses, according to the local press, that contradict the narrative that the cop was in danger or the car was coming toward the officer. There's more. On Tuesday evening, the mayor of the Board of Aldermen and the Board of Aldermen placed the officer on administrative leave. He has not been publicly identified and confirmed. Hours earlier, 200 people gathered about a mile away from the Walmart in their downtown outside City Hall, voicing anguish over the child's death. Cohen's family is demanding the release of the officer's body camera footage, as well as Walmart surveillance video. On Tuesday, Cohen's family had retained well-known civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who's been a guest on this show, to represent them. Crump addressed the child's death in a statement saying, quote, a 1-year-old child is dead because police officers in Mississippi opened fire on a car in a crowded Walmart parking lot. Now, what's your big cause and effect here? Corporate interest. Corporate interest. Walmart has their ZT policy, their zero tolerance policy that led to the death of a 1-year-old child because someone allegedly stole diapers. People who have money, disposable income at least, they don't steal diapers. They pay for them.
Can you stop it right
so
there?
So you have a crime of survival, poverty-related crime.
Stop it right there.
You have.
Here's my problem with fucking black people like this, okay? Don't try to belittle the crime and blame Walmart, right? They should have a zero tolerance. They didn't shoot the fucking kid, right? So this whole notion that it's okay to steal just because it's diapers is a secondary issue, right? So when he mentions that, it belittles the whole thing. You know, I believe that if a store owner doesn't want you to steal from them, they have every right to be mad at it. All right. So that's a secondary issue. The issue is the cops and only the cops. If I want to call the cops on you because you're stealing, I don't give a shit what it is. I have the right to do it. The cops are the ones who are trained to handle situations. And I would like to see the training manual that says that if somebody stole, because they told him it was Pampers, they told him what it was, that would ever raise itself to, I need to shoot. Now, here's another thing that pisses me off. If the cop was standing on the side of the road and the car's coming towards him, hey, you know what? The car's coming in your direction. That doesn't mean you're in the middle of the fucking street. right? You know, so I'm sitting here on the sidewalk. The car is going to drive past me, right? It's coming in my direction. So they're playing on words, right? He wasn't in the middle of the aim of the cop saying, or the car saying stop, and they're coming directly at him to hit him. You know, that's what, if they can't, they won't be able to prove that. I'm almost guarantee you that. So they're using this euphemism that it was coming in their direction. And that's just bullshit. You know, so I just mean to stop it. I just want to be, I think one of the things with black people, we can't belittle the crime from the standpoint that the store should be at fault.
And they were called, let's say this, they were called about, because I don't want to minimize anything on the store either, but it says they were called for shoplifting. They still haven't proved that it was shoplifting.
It was shoplifting, right? Because the girl, they let the girl out, but the other girl was the one they say was stealing.
Right. Now, I want to also preface this. Walmart has a history. let me say this.
Okay.
And I'm not telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you what I've experienced myself. Right? But Walmart has a history of pulling niggas out of the doorway, accusing them of stealing.
I can see that. I mean, I can see that.
Let me give you an example. One Father's Day, I think it was probably 2015, 2016. Yeah, me and my brother, our wives took us on a Father's Day trip to Houston to my other brothers where they live. And we had a big, nice weekend. We was headed back to Dallas. We stopped in Conroe, Texas, one of the most racist places. You want to Google it? Google it.
Yeah, no,
one of the most racist places in Texas, right? We stopped. I didn't know at the time. We stopped at Walmart. We got some waters and some other stuff. The ladies went got some stuff for themselves, whatever. We're walking out of the door. My brother has Beats headphones on his head like I have right now. My brother's walking out the door. The Walmart employee comes out the side door and say, "Hey, bro, give me my headphones." My brother say, "Bro, you better go back and watch them cameras." He said, "I came in here with my headphones on." He said, "So get out my face." My brother walks away from the Walmart employee. The Walmart employee grabs my brother in the collar. I got arrested. I was in Conroe, Texas for 4 days. I was there for 4 days. I was in jail for 4 days. And the reason for that is because the employee, when he grabbed him, I said, "Get your hand off my brother." He said, "I ain't got to do shit, nigga." Bing, 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 bing. Right? So the police come. So I put my brother in the car. I told his wife, "Go." My wife was in the car. I said, "Go." Well, I did in the car. They trying to 3 or 4 people on me. My brother trying to get out the car again. Everybody ready to go to jail. Ain't no reason for everybody to go. The police officer got out of the car. Listen to this, RP. The police officer got out of the fucking car over a suspected the same shit, right? Suspected shoplifting. He got out of the car. Don't know I done binged up the Walmart guy. They called the police when my brother was walking out. They pull up, the police officer gets out of the car, pulls his gun out just like this at me. And he says, "If you move, I'll blow your motherfucking head off." This is what he told me to my face with the gun drawn in my fucking face. So while I'm sitting here, I chat GBT the shit. And I say, show me Walmart how they are with people of color. And it says it right here. One case after fucking case after fucking case of people wrongfully accused of stealing. And particularly one notable case involved 2 black men, a pastor, and a former police officer. This man was a former police officer. They went in the store to return a TV that broke at the church that didn't work that they bought from Walmart, and they took it back to get another one. They walk in the store, they pull them over and say, "Y'all stole that TV because y'all bringing back a TV y'all stole. We got y'all on camera from the other day." The pastor say, "What?" They didn't yank the police officer and the former police officer, chokehold the police officer, and had the pastor hemmed up. These are Walmart employees. So I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are notorious for accusing people of stealing some shit and pulling niggas over. I'm telling you right now.
But let's stick on this case. They called the cops on these people. We know that.
Yeah, and the
But
police.
there's no evidence that a Walmart employee was involved other than calling a cop. So let's not conflate it, right? The cops still came and shot at a car full of women over some diapers.
Absolutely, and
I think every time we complicate this fucking thing with race or race will be an issue because there's probably a white cop who did it. He wouldn't have shot at a white woman and a white baby.
Absolutely not.
White cop, right?
Absolutely not.
So I'm just saying, I think we just go so far to try to prove some kind of bullshit point other than using just plain old logic. Nobody should have a gun drawn over some goddamn Pampers.
Right. And I'm gonna say this to y'all. Anybody in the chat that's racist, y'all, don't block them because I want to see. This is a science project for me. This is a project for me because this shows us that we're still living in a time where because before who kicked the last person out of here?
I did, man.
That person said, "Baby watermelon felon." This is how white people feel. So when we on these panels talking about this shit don't exist no more and white folks not in the cut talking about niggas and calling you monkeys and all this shit, all that's in the chat right now. Right? They say 4 monkeys having a podcast tonight. It's all in the chat right now. So we can't. So I wanted to don't kick nobody out. No, I want us to continue to see these comments because this let us know right now. But I want to say this and we'll get back to the video. But then in the comments, we're not gonna delete you. I want to see you, but none of y'all gonna cam up and have an 89.9% of you white people in the chat who are talking about black people being monkeys. None of you will show up and show out. All of you are cowards. And that's why black men are fucking your wives. That's why our sons are fucking your daughters. This is why interracial marriage is on the all-time high. We taking all your women from you. That's why y'all mad. You're mad. You're mad because now you got these honey glazed children coming out and you're mad. All you white people, y'all mad. And so it's okay. And we're going to keep going. Matter of fact, I got 2 more. My son already got a girlfriend. He real serious about it. I got 2 more boys. I may send them to come get y'all daughters. Now back to the show. I'm going to get back to the video. Here's more of the video. Here's more.
Have a corporation that makes billions a year. They create a zero tolerance policy, which creates also by proxy this relationship with local law enforcement. Local law enforcement, they believe it is their obligation to trust the word of a loss prevention employee at Walmart as if another cop told them. And instead of utilizing common sense, they open fire for a product, the diapers. There's nothing in that Walmart. There's nothing that can be stolen from that Walmart. Not one item, not 100. That's more valuable than a 1-year-old baby they killed. Here's Cohen's mother.
Marcus Keith.
Valicia
Wiley lost her son to the negligence of law enforcement in Senatobia, Mississippi. Can you please tell what happened?
It was me, my son, and another friend of mine who was at Walmart. As we was leaving out the Walmart, they tried to stop her, but I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me. By the time me and my baby got in the car, she came, and then when we was backing up, they was running out to come. I raised my baby up because they withdrew their gun. She had no tent. I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. So she was backing up and she hit a car. As I was opening the door, so the door flew back in. By the time I sat my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her arm, and her thigh. And we left and went to Senatobia Hospital where he was pronounced dead. And they told me I wasn't gonna be able to see him until he get back from Jackson. And the crowd was questioning them, asking them what happened. They was like, she was shoplifting. But the passenger, it was me. They wasn't talking about me. They was talking about the driver. But on the little self-checkout, they can see, it's cameras, they can see when she got the diapers and walked out. But yeah, they tried to say that she forcefully was trying to drive and hit them, but they was all on the right side and she was driving towards the left. They just personally just shot in the car.
Did they try to charge you with anything?
No, they ain't charged me with nothing. They just let me go. They just kept telling the crowd that they were shoplifting. But I don't know if they found anything because it's nothing to find.
I mean, did they even apologize for?
well,
Did they even
that's what I mean.
apologize for killing her baby?
Nope.
Her child is dead.
Yeah.
She was charged with nothing.
Yeah, but
There were so many ways that law enforcement could have appropriately handled this situation.
No doubt.
According to Ms. Wiley, the officers were aware that a child was in the car. Standard policy for every law enforcement agency is to never open fire when you have children or innocent civilians inside of a vehicle. Now, that's under the circumstance that somebody has committed a felony or they have a warrant for a felony. In this scenario, you have neither. As you heard, Ms. Wiley states that she indicated to officers there was a baby in the car. They fired shots anyway, hitting Cohen in the rib cage. Once again, she denies any shoplifting allegations, and she has not been charged with anything. Since Cohen's murder, people protested in the Walmart parking lot as law enforcement officers wore gas masks and unleashed tear gas on their own citizens. SWAT was also present to block doors to Walmart. Leon White, local resident since 1999, said the city's residents' tension and distrustful relationships with police, quote, has been a problem that has been building for a long time, end quote. Another quote, for many years, the police force was fine, but in recent years, I don't know why, it's become a big problem, end quote. He said he blames it partly but sharply on inadequate safety training. He added that the city does not have a crime problem. Indeed, the city's crime rate is below the national average of one of the lowest crime rates in the entire state of Mississippi. A protester named Betterston Wade was so troubled about this 1-year-old's death, the shooting, that she drove from her home in Jackson, Mississippi, to participate in the protest. Quote, we are in the 21st century, not in the 1960s. And we are still dealing with unjustified police violence. Ms. Wade told the Mississippi Free Press, quote, we are mad and exhausted, but we won't go away quietly until the night. Amen to that. And we won't either. We won't either. We will stand with you. We will stand by you. And we will provide guidance as to what's happening to our audience. And if there's any guidance.
All right. That's it in that video. So what do you guys think? And what's up? Lost in Translation. What's going on, my guy, JT? JT, you was on deck, man. What are your thoughts about everything, man? And then we'll move on to Lost in Translation, brother.
So JT?
Yeah, JT.
Yeah, you're on mute, brother.
What's up, brothers? What's happening,
All right, man.
What's going on, man?
Not much,
good,
man. What's happening? First and foremost, this is a mess. This is a mess. Law enforcement, no matter where you at in America, if you shoot someone off of a non-violent crime, I think it's very egregious to do something like that. First and foremost, your training is shit. You got shitty training. Secondly, it has to do with also neglect. This is an opportunity. When you see certain people, they look at this as an opportunity for them to draw their weapons. So when you're talking about something like retail fraud, shoplifting, first and foremost, why would you even draw your weapon, period? If they got to the point where she ended up getting into the car, that means that you guys wasn't doing your job anyway. How did you let her get to her car from out that door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy to me when it comes down to that. The training is not up to par. I think that whole department needs to be held accountable. But I also think that the mother needs to be held accountable also. I think that that Fran needs to be held accountable when it comes down to this baby's death also. There's no fucking way as a parent that I will put my kid into a dangerous situation like that. I don't give a fuck what it was.
And clear that up. What part you talking about when you say put them in the bed?
First and foremost, when she said that she kept walking while they stopped her friend, she should have stopped too. She shouldn't have got in that goddamn car, period. There's an investigation going on right now. Why the fuck would you get in the fucking car and you know that someone that your friend is being stopped? She shouldn't have got in that fucking car. She should have stopped her ass right there because now she's an accessory once she gets into that car. So that's first and foremost.
They ain't charge her with nothing.
They ain't charge her because now the stupid motherfucker shot the baby.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. They also didn't give an apology because that's them admitting guilt. So they're not going to say anything. However, before that shit happens, she should have been able to protect her child by not getting into that car. Period. She should have stayed right there in the front.
Or not going there with her boosting ass friend that she know.
To begin with, exactly.
They were already there. They were already there.
I'm talking about. Listen, man, we know how this shit go, JT.
But I'm saying allegedly now. We gotta say
that
allegedly.
friend was looking to take some goddamn Pampers, man.
We gotta say allegedly now because we don't know if she stole them or not.
Allegedly.
No, so that's why I said right there.
Listening to that woman right there, and you can play that video clip again.
She had the Pampers, I think.
Listening to that lady right there, she basically told you that her friend took it in so many words. But
she kept going.
Yeah,
she should have stopped.
When we're talking about the lady with the Pampers, JT, but go ahead and finish, go ahead, man.
No, I'm talking right. I get that.
I know
part.
who you're talking about. I know.
So then she has something to do with that baby's death also, and she should be charged. Her and her friend. And I ended with that.
Man, I disagree with that.
You gonna charge the mama for the baby death?
Yes, for neglect because she shouldn't have got into the car. She shouldn't have left. Think about this, black man.
But let me ask you this though: how do people? This the thing that get me, y'all. The average young person now. JT, you played some videos the other night of kids who can't read, right? That girl young, she in Mississippi. I guarantee you, her education level ain't shit.
Man, they fucking and having babies, man. They young.
But I'm saying this: we expect everybody to know the law, to stop walking when the police talking to somebody else, and they ain't talking to me.
Listen, if she wasn't, listen, BMU. If she wasn't guilty, why would she run? You gotta stop fucking running.
She didn't run. She said they was talking to her.
She got into a car. Listen.
I kept walking.
Right. She kept walking and she walked into the car with a girl because she was getting a ride by the girl that was getting arrested, right?
Yeah, she said they stopped her, and she said when they stopped her, they ain't had nothing to do with me. I kept walking.
She gets in the car, she's an accessory to the crime.
No, she's not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so listen,
y'all
tripping, dog.
Right.
She's an accessory. She knows that her friend she knows that her friend is being accosted by police officers. The last thing that she should be doing is running. She should have stayed there. Listen to what I'm telling you. She shouldn't have got in there. If my friend committed a crime and I get in the car with them, that makes me an accessory to the crime. What are you talking about? If they robbed the bank, if they shot somebody and I got in the car with them, knowing that they did what they did, it's on and popping. We both getting fucking arrested. If I didn't do anything and I stayed right there and said, okay, let's hold on. And this is what I'm trying to say. I have a baby with me. I don't want my baby to get caught up in none of this bullshit. The last thing I'm gonna do is get in the car with the fucking person. I would go at least if I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna get myself away from her because she's drawing attention. She shouldn't have got in the car. She should have kept going. I don't know how y'all don't see that. That makes her an accessory.
No, the way you're saying it now, JT, it makes more sense. Because remember, she got in the car before her friend got in, but I know what you're saying.
Stop. Hold on.
Hold on. JT, I know what you're saying now. I know what you're saying now. I got you.
Yeah, I just wanted to pull it up. I just wanted to pull this up real quick. And then
I agree with you the way you're saying it now, that, she should just divorce herself from the situation, period.
So, okay. So then I'm going to ask y'all this question after this, but I just pulled it up. And I looked at the news. I said, hey, ChatGPT, pull up all news on the Cohen family, the Cohen shooting of the friend and the mother. It pulled up a whole bunch of shit. The Guardian. So I guess that's a trusted site, right? So the Guardian says the mother was not charged with anything. Neither was the woman who's at the hospital that have nothing to charge her with. So if it comes out that this woman had a receipt to her motherfucking diapers,
But she didn't. Did you hear the friend?
So neither person was charged. That's what I'm reading right now in the Guardian.
No, I get that part that they wasn't charged, but the baby got killed
the baby.
because of neglect on all sides.
They're
not on
looking
one
at
side.
a petty theft charge after you got a whole criminal
murder is involved now.
Yeah.
So let me ask a question then. If I'm JT, me and you at Walmart, we ain't done nothing. I just tell you what happened to me and my brother. We ain't done nothing. We walking out the door. They say, hey, Jake, hey, you, black hat, glasses. Hey, come here. You stole something from us. And I know, JT, me and you together, you know I got your back. I know you ain't stole shit. And you coming out the store and this motherfucker approaching you and they calling police on you, you have every right to say, man, fuck you. I ain't got to stop you motherfuckers.
You don't have every right if it's a police officer. We got to stop that, bro. If it's a police officer, dog, that is what they're doing. You're being accosted by that. Well, even if you're not arrested, they're at least going to detain you. If I didn't do anything, black man, I'm staying right there. What y'all fucking stopping us for? We didn't do anything. I'm not. And if they didn't stop me, I'm not going towards the car. And so especially if I'm not driving the fucking car. I'm divorcing myself and I'm going a different route.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So then let's take this out. Let's clear the whole case for just a second. I want to ask this question. Let's switch this up. And this ain't no race thing, Arpain. I'm taking race out of it too.
Okay, good.
But take this in consideration. Another nationality walking out of Walmart and they say, stop. And that white person turn to them and say, I'm not fucking stopping. What's your fucking badge number? I'll have your fucking job tomorrow, you stupid son of a bitch. I'm going to get in my goddamn car. Fuck you. And they go get in their car. They do that every day. The police can't say shit to them. They get in their car and drive the fuck off. They don't care.
So basically what
I can
you
pull up
saying
videos
is
like that right now where white people are saying, fuck you, kiss my ass, you motherfucker, and all this shit. And they don't get nothing, no arrested, no shot, no nothing.
Right, but this is the thing. By having that attitude, a baby is dead.
No, but the thing is, the girl said when the police took their guns out, she said, whoa, I got a baby. And she said, look.
The baby, first and foremost, that baby should be in the back seat in a baby seat.
Tell a little child about
not in the front seat of my fucking lap. Man, what are we talking about?
Well, I don't know now because when I grew up, I don't even know what a baby
seat
was.
No, that
you
was
grew up in 1962.
Yeah, come on. There ain't no fucking laws back then.
If they didn't have anything that was wrong, then the thing is that she should have been putting her baby in the baby seat, not in her fucking lap. Secondly, again, the girl is not driving. I want to keep my baby away from all the fucking drama. If they didn't stop me and they only stopped her, I'm not walking to that fucking car because it's not my car. What am I walking there for? If they arrest her, what I'm gonna do? Just sit in the goddamn car? Secondly, I have a baby. I have to first and foremost do the number one thing and protect my baby. Period. She didn't protect her baby. She used her baby as a fucking shield. Look at it that way. She used the baby as a fucking shield.
She's she on the video she said I was trying to get out of the car.
But the girl hit another car.
Reversed. The door closed.
That's everything, bro. Before she got her stupid ass in the fucking car. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about that before then. Dummy, you stay right where the fuck you is because there's some trouble right there because you don't want your kid to get involved with none of this bullshit. The car is a fucking, if that car, and they trying to arrest her, and she got in the fucking car, and she tried to leave, you got to also understand, that car now is a potential weapon. They're already using it against her. I said it already in earlier.
Well, you heard her when she said the guns came out.
Right, so now their defense is that she drove towards us.
But the girl said the guns came out when the girl backed up and hit another car. That's when they pulled the guns.
When the car starts
to move. Think about in real time how fast shit moving.
Right.
Crash. Back up into another car, they drove the guns.
When the car starts to move, doing that type of that thing, that car is a potential weapon now. You just ain't gonna win none at all when it comes down to that. They're trying to arrest you. Dummy, again, let her motherfucking kid, and she led her kid to danger. She used that kid as a fucking shield. If she should have shielded her kid and stayed the fuck away from that girl until that shit is over with. She shouldn't have got her ass in that fucking car. Now she's neglectful. She's responsible also for her child's death. I don't care what nobody say.
So my thing is this: if you live in a town or city or anywhere where, and we already know, come on now, we already know that black people fear the police. Let's just stop it. We don't look at the police like protect and serve. We don't. And anytime, anywhere in America, if a police officer get behind a black man or a black woman in the car, the first thing they do is drop their head because they don't know what's going to happen. They really don't, right? And
Black man, did you just say that for real, bro?
You trolling.
Black people ain't scared of no fucking police officers. We can go from one dash cam to the next dash cam. Fuck,
I'm
you
not
pull me
saying
over for, bitch ass cop.
I'm saying black people in general. I ain't talking about me because I'm saying the situation is different with me because I think that I need to get help. I need therapy because I think I have a bad temper. I have a really bad temper.
Bro, these cops are getting their ass beat up all through America.
If I ain't stole nothing and the police come try to check me, we'll have a motherfucking problem. So
Bro.
I'm not going to. You see what I'm saying? So I need help. I need
Black
therapy.
man,
saying,
it ain't that no more. These motherfuckers ain't scared of no goddamn police officers, bro. If they were scared of police officers in general, we wouldn't be having a fucking teen takeover all through America. We wouldn't be having one dash cam after the next dash cam showing motherfuckers beating these goddamn cops' ass. These cops are getting their ass handed to them.
Well, you know what, JT? I'll give you that. Now, I will say this. I will say older niggas, but the young kids, you're absolutely right. I just saw a video of a police officer trying to arrest a black girl and a female police officer, and them black girls beat the dog shit out of her. And everybody sat there and watched her get her ass beat, kicked upside the head, beat that police officer, took her taser, took her gun and everything. They beat the shit out of her. You're not finna whoop our friend. You're not finna slam our friend to the ground.
As soon as three other would have showed up and unalived her ass, there you go, the whole community out.
But let me get lost in translation here real quick, guys. Lost in translation. Modern Renaissance man, what's going on, man? We get you in here next. Go ahead, Lost. What's your thoughts on the whole situation? Because I know you in a couple of hours you could touch Mississippi over there.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. I don't think people realize exactly what's going on, and this is bigger, than this particular situation. Number one, we got to start giving Walmart all our money, man. You know what I mean? Stop making the Waltons rich. Give some of that money to somebody else. Number two, shop from home. That way you ain't got to worry about nobody accusing you of stealing, and you had that stuff delivered to your door. It's not an inconvenience. You ain't got to worry about your kids running around the store, people looking at you like you crazy, wearing bonnets, all this other stuff. Any other excuse people will use to mow you down. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about that. And my whole situation about this is that a child lost their life. And that's unfortunate because the police, did what they had to do. They can always use plausible deniability, you know what I'm saying? And say, hey, they use the car as a weapon. So they get to fire some black folks. Walmart get to say you were stealing, we get to mistreat you, even though we ain't even looked at no receipts or nothing, shoot some black folks. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we got to just say, hey, look, we got to stop letting our women go to the store by themselves, leaving them unarmed, leaving them unprotected. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Because I assure you, if her husband or boyfriend or whatever was with her, I assure you that story probably would have went a whole nother different way. He probably would have talked to some sense and say, hey, we ain't going nowhere. They want to check the receipt, let them check the receipt. You know what I mean? Cooler heads will prevail because some people you can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? They'll get in their feelings. It depends on, what people going on that day. They got stuff going on. I mean, it's at some point we got to start using common sense and start protecting our own folks, man. Stop letting them go to the store by themselves, just weird stuff like that, and stop letting them, buy at these places that don't think nothing about you. Leave Walmart alone, man. Go get that money to somebody else. They got enough money. And they're the main reason why a lot of businesses is out of business right now. They done squeeze all these mom and pop shops out of business. Stop giving these folks your money, man. Have these people deliver this stuff to your house. They got people to do that. You ain't got to put your life in danger because somebody else, got a hankering to get rid of you because of the color of your skin. A baby lost their life because a lot of people didn't use their brain that morning. Her friend didn't use her brain about stopping. You know what I mean? The store didn't use their brain to even check the receipt. And then the mama didn't use her brain because she didn't protect the kids. And the police showed her didn't use their brain when they found a doggone a weapon into a parking lot full of people. To me, a whole lot of people did not do the right thing that day, and a child lost their life. To me, that is the greatest loss that we lost, was an innocent child. And child ain't do nothing but wake up. And that's the part that really bothers me. It's not so much as what everybody else did and all this other stuff, is that a child is no longer here. And that's why I'm upset.
And I want to add this too. I'll just chat GPT while you was talking. It says, due to reports in the past, the present, and right now, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation has taken the investigation from the public authorities based on several stories and accounts with different people in the city. So basically, they so corrupt, they had to have somebody else come in and investigate these niggas. Let's just start there. These niggas so bad. Hey, we got to go do we got to go get third party to investigate these niggas. And I want to say this too, all right, to our pain, because you down there. I want to say this. Remember that show we had where the police officer ran over the guy in the car? He ran, JT, you remember, I think it was me and you that day. He ran over the black guy in the car, looked around, wasn't nobody looking. He took the body, put the body in the trunk of the police car, took it to the unmarked graves behind the prison and buried him.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, we have another show on it. They buried him. Police officers buried him, right? Once they buried him, the mama say, no, it ain't like my son to just disappear. No, it ain't like my son to just, this in Mississippi too now. No, it ain't like my son to disappear like that. Guess what? They go, they find these unmarked graves. They dig, somebody leaked, told the family, hey, you may need to go check in the back right there. I heard they put unidentified bodies in their back right there. Your son may be back there. They dug up the bodies. This dumbass fucking cop didn't even take the wallet out the man's pocket. Left all this shit in the pocket. They get the picture. They say, damn, that's him. Guess what? The police officer, we ain't heard no more about it. I just chat GPT right now. They said no charges have been filed yet. Investigation still ongoing. And this happened in 2021. In Mississippi. Hold on, I got two more and I'm done. In Mississippi, girl gets arrested, puts in police van and transport van. 5 days later, they find the girl in the back of the transport van dead. She been there for 5 days. Right? This Mississippi, same thing. Sheriff in Mississippi tells officers shoot somebody, kills them. The officer gets cleared from the shooting. Another officer records the sheriff saying, next time, don't you report shooting no nigga. If you shoot a nigga, you come tell me and we'll bury him with the rest of them. This all in Mississippi, all of them, right? They found a boy cut up in pieces all over the woods in Mississippi. A group of white men grabbed a nigga and cut him all up. They found his head over here, torso over there, cut him up into pieces like he was nothing and left him out there. This all Mississippi is burning, and it always has been burning. So when people say Mississippi, you cringe a little bit, right? And I know that the Lost in Translation knows this, right? You cringe a little bit when you get over to Mississippi. Right, but Modern Renaissance man, what's going on, my brother? Talk to me,
man. It's quite surprising, actually.
What's good?
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
Against a popular opinion, man.
Okay.
I think it's ridiculous that as black folks, you telling me we rather push a message to tell black people don't go outside, don't go nowhere, don't do anything because you Negroes don't know how to act when y'all go out in public. So it's best that y'all stay at home, order stuff, have it delivered to you because you Negroes don't know how to act out in public because it's a good chance if you act out, you're going to get shot. Basically, I don't know who it was. It sounded like to me, what the last guy just got done.
Coming from, but I hear you.
Because That I know, I get it too. But the thing is that right there, the undertone message behind all that is the soft bigotry of low expectations. We
True
know
enough.
you Negroes don't know how to act. We know y'all are not smart. We know y'all are ignorant. We know y'all are monkeys. We know y'all are dumb. We know y'all are not intelligent. Therefore, the only thing that y'all can do to make y'all right is to stay at home and shop because y'all don't know how to act. So anyway, from that, my thing is this. Why did the police call before those girls made it out of the store? The reason why they most likely called is because they are known to Walmart and they are known to be stealing. They're most likely known to get stuff and just walk right out of the store. Walmart now has a thing that at the checkout thing, and the girl mentioned it herself. She said at the checkout, at the self-checkout. Well, now that thing at the self-checkout, if y'all ever been to Walmart, that self-checkout got a technology in it to where it's facial recognition. And now with the facial recognition, if there's certain individuals that come in and have stolen before and even play it off by going through the checkout lane, it would alert the Walmart associates that's back there behind the cameras. So it's a good chance that the fact that the police even showed up before the girls made it out the front door, that Walmart caught on to what was going on, right? So with that, you have her, like my guy mentioned earlier, JT, the girl, the mother herself said when we walked out the door, she said they stopped her. They didn't stop her with the baby. She said they stopped her friend.
Right.
And so her friend got stopped. She kept on walking and went to the car. And then she even said, and then when my friend ran and got in the car, her friend got in the car, put the thing in reverse, almost hit the police officer behind her, but hit some other cars. So this whole time this is going on, you telling me, as a mother with her baby, she went, girl, what you doing? Stop, girl, what you doing? My baby in here. You lost your mind. What you doing? You didn't hit a car. My baby. You tell me nothing that was going on in there. Now, I got video where I'm able to zoom in and show y'all that door didn't shut until she put that car in drive and started driving off. When she started driving off, you see the door shut, right? So now the other thing is this. I mean, I know it's messed up, but we covered, you guys all saw that with Renee Good. She did the same thing. Police standing in front of the car. She floored it. People saying she was trying to get out of the way. No, when police are standing in front of that car, man, come on, man. Y'all saying being black too. You telling me we don't know by now that the police in front of your car and you try to floor it, you don't think they're gonna shoot?
You got video that shows that police in front of the car?
Yeah. Well, no, what I'm saying is this: whenever she put the car, only thing we have is her actually putting the car in drive and driving off, and you see the police officers run off to the side of her car. And then you see the passenger side of the car, you see the door slam shut while she's driving off.
BMU, you got that video?
No.
But what I'm saying that for,
if you look at the car, they show the car being put on the tow truck.
Yeah, but
the passenger side window,
the video.
Yeah, the passenger side is shot up. So they didn't shoot from the front of the car, they shot from the side of that motherfucker. The passenger window is gone.
Yeah, but that don't mean they wasn't in front of the car at first.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they wasn't in front of the car and moved.
They were
the cop ain't gonna get ran over just to shoot.
Yeah, so it means they were out of harm's way when they
shoot. They'll shoot while getting out of the way. But with that though, what I'm saying though is that the girl came at them with a missile on 4 wheels, and that's what they do now. I don't think that they were in. Of course, police. Y'all know this. Y'all seen this. Police never shoot at the passenger side. They always shoot at the driver. But if you see when the girl pulled off the trajectory that she went, once she came at them and she comes out and she makes a quick little left turn going this way. And if the officer standing in front of her shooting at the driver and the driver makes that turn like that, it's going to hit the passenger side. Now, again, I know y'all said that girl, man, dude, most people, seriously, the girl, y'all can go watch it. The girl said when she saw them drawing their guns, she showed them like, I got my baby in the car. Does that, I mean, I'm just asking y'all. Nixon be rhetorical.
It's a shield. She used the baby as a shield.
When somebody as a parent, especially a mother, she said when she saw them drawing the guns, she was like trying to show them that she got a baby. I'm just kind of thrown off, like in the instinct to be like, oh shoot, like to grab the baby and duck down because they drawing guns, but to have the baby still up, man, it just.
Let me ask you a question, Murray, while you're going though. Why would they, listen? You think that this whole situation warrant them to take out their guns and shoot at a car?
Yes, that's what they do. Now I'm not. Look, check this out. This will get a lot of people. I'm not saying on a moral, I guess on a moral or a social construct level, I'm not saying that what the police doing is right, but that is their policy. That if they're standing in front of a car and you driving at them, they're going to shoot in the car. There's videos out there all day long. They do it to white people. They do it to black people.
I know that, but I mean, listen. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but listen, they were able to get out of the way of the car. It wasn't like they were in some kind of danger where they couldn't move out of the car. Even with the Renee Good thing,
right?
It wasn't even that close. I'm saying if I come to a crime scene over some fucking Pampers, I'm not thinking I'm gonna shoot at anybody today. They could have caught that car. No. If that car got away, they would have been. They got the license plate.
It got away.
No, they didn't even have to do anything but get that car later on, and who was the driver and everything else. They didn't have to go ahead and do all that.
But you still are paying y'all not looking at the big fucking picture.
What?
No. The big picture is this woman used her baby as a fucking shield.
That's a
JT, I don't know. We can't say that, guys.
Hold on. Let me just go a little bit further. Let me go a little bit further.
I know so many black people, when the police stop them and the police get active, they say, "My baby in the car, my kid back here, please don't shoot me."
Wait. No. I'm not even gonna let y'all get away with that. Every time a woman is anytime that she's in fucking trouble with the law, anytime she's in trouble with the law, what's the first thing she gonna say? I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
She said yes. Yeah. She would use her kid as a fucking shield. They will use the fucking kid as a fucking shield every fucking time.
You know what? I'm so relieved.
She should have, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
So what if the investigation shows different? What are we saying? If the investigation shows different, what are we saying?
It's still, I'm still stand where I stand at when it comes down to me being a fucking parent. My kid is not about to be around this shit. I'm not gonna take my kid to the hostile environment. The hostile environment with the car that the woman doesn't even drive herself.
Hey,
bro, this is just common sense. If I didn't do anything, I'm not running.
I can grant you that. I'll grant you that.
And especially if I have my child with me. I'm not about to take my child to a fucking car where this bitch is being what we going to the car for? We don't even know if she's gonna be going home. They trying to stop her and arrest her. So why would I go to the car?
Right. And again, check this out. What did they say? That they said, you see the thing going around saying they shot that baby over some diapers. Who did they stop? They stopped her friend, right? So did her friend have a baby? No, right? Her friend didn't have a baby. So what was her friend doing stealing diapers for? Who was she stealing the diapers for? So they both of them knew. I'm just being real, man. Y'all, Chicago and St. Louis, I grew up in the hood. Man, they know what they're doing, man. It's just unfortunate that the baby happened to be the one to lose his life in this situation. But I understand they saying, why would a cop shoot at? Look, check this out. If you're going to look at that video again, they're going, man, the reason why, let me address this real quick too. The reason why they're bringing in a separate entity to investigate this because they want to do it in the name of transparency, to say y'all can't say that we was biased because we had our own people here doing. Y'all can't say us we biased because we got some surrounding. No, we bring it in an outsource to do this so we can show y'all in pure transparency. And then at the same time,
pure transparency.
You have to look at it also where whenever the police officers them drew their guns, the police, depending on where the sun was hitting on that windshield, they don't know who's in that car. They chased. Look, check this out. They chased the girl that they tried to arrest. They chased her to a car. For all they know, the girl that was holding the baby, they don't know if she went left, if she went right, if she went somewhere else because they were focused on the girl. But it's not pure
transparency, though, man. They haven't even identified the murderer.
They don't know who it is.
What do you mean they don't know who the cop was?
He got suspended. He got suspended right now.
They haven't identified. They didn't tell the public. They didn't tell us who he was.
Different.
Well, they kind of did, but they didn't, because right now when a news journalist went in to go look at the records and all that, and one name came up as a police officer who's on administrative leave right now.
Is he white?
So they figured out his name.
Is he white or black? Huh? Is he white or black?
That part I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The demographic. If it was a black guy, the demographics would be known already
immediately.
It was a lot of black people. It was a lot of black officers there, though. But I don't know who the one that shot.
My whole thing is, listen. I hear what you're saying. You're trying to use all this logic, but the best logic I'm saying is that, listen. If I'm a police officer, and somebody calls me, I know it depends on the situation, but these guys were in no imminent death over that car. They weren't. That's a lie. There's no way they could convince me that car, that they were so much in danger from that fucking car that they had to kill everybody inside the car over some goddamn Pampers. I mean,
Pain, let me ask you a question.
It wasn't over Pampers. See, that's what I'm saying. It was over running from the cops, getting in the car and hitting and trying to hit them.
You run from the fucking cops, don't mean you got to get dead, bro, man.
Okay, so check this out. Let me say this. If I was in Walmart and I had some Pampers in my hand, if the police chase me and I drop the Pampers and I pull out a knife and they shoot me, are you gonna say they didn't have to? Wait. If I'm running from the cops and I drop these Pampers, if I pull out a knife and they light me up, would you say, man, they shot Ty over some Pampers?
No.
What would you say? What would you say?
You pulled out a knife, you pulled out a knife.
She pulled out a car.
They were not in any immediate danger.
Pulled out a missile on wheel.
Let me ask all y'all a quick question.
Wait, hold on for a second. Let me just say this. Listen, these guys were not in imminent danger of getting hit by that goddamn car.
Pain. They weren't, but when have you ever went to a Walmart parking lot and nobody else was walking around in the parking lot? So if these motherfuckers is running from the car, hold on. If these people are flooring the car from the police, how many other people you think is in potential danger of getting ran over?
Got you.
Listen, man, there's a
you ain't gonna answer the question.
There's a possibility. I hear what you're saying. But that nobody brought that up. We were worried about pedestrians.
They got shot before that could happen.
They didn't say that though. They didn't say we're worried. They said we were in danger, so we killed the motherfucking niggas.
So hold on now, JT. No, I mean Arpain.
Come on, man. You guys are crazy. And you know what? I feel kind of relieved because this is the first time on the other side of this shit. Okay, because DMU kicks my ass all the time. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. You know what? I can finally say I was the blackity blacks.
So the Associated Press says this. The vehicle was not heading toward the officers at all. That was reported by several eyewitnesses that the police,
like the same one that said Carmelo Anthony was being jumped.
No. Don't
let me stop.
Come on now.
Don't mix that with this.
Hey, BMU, let's
whoa. So now you go too far.
We got the super chat right here.
My bad, brother.
Oh my God.
We got super chat at 30K UVL. I meant to read this earlier. $10 super chat. It said, much respect to you all. JT, why is the sky blue, my elder brother? Good to see you all and keep cooking. All right, appreciate that. Super chat, man. Appreciate that. So, and then they say the body camera footage, which is being held by the police as evidence, has not been released at this time.
That's going to all tell it right there. Like if we get the body camera footage and we get the Walmart front footage and everything like that, that's going to tell the truth. And I'm telling you right now, if I turn out to be wrong with that,
if I'm the police chief and I got this much heat on my police force, if they not guilty and I know my police officers in the right, I'm releasing that shit immediately.
Right now.
Hell yeah. That shit gonna be out. Get off my police officers.
You ain't never seen them release no footage within the first week of happening, bro. It's an active investigation. What y'all talking about?
They want to put some kind of narrative around it.
The last video they said took 20 days. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to put some kind of narrative around it. That's why.
And you're looking at a potential lawsuit too, so it's definitely going to be a thorough investigation through the DA.
What's up, Coach?
They're gonna make that little girl rich if that video come back against them.
Oh no, she's getting rich no matter what.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, she might not be able to read all the zeros on a goddamn check.
I hope she don't get a motherfucking thing. She was. That's my. I think she was. She has just as much to blame as everybody else do.
What you got, Coach?
Right.
Yeah, say something.
How you doing, man? It's from the title last night, man. I saw the video before
I gotta see the
deletion of the baby. I saw the beginning of it because she came. It's like when they came out, they was going two separate directions. Slowpoke. Listen, people, listen. Walmart technology has caught up with niggas' eyes today. They looking at you from all angles, right?
Yeah.
They know. Hold up, it's hard to steal some stuff, man. It's hard.
Coach Ferg, I know some bitches. I know a bitch right now can go to Walmart with her panties on and come out with
well, listen.
shit.
I hope she.
Come on now.
Listen, if she go in there, if you go in there, don't take the slow ass kids with you. Go do your crimes by yourself, because this is the danger
I
that
agree.
you put those kids in. Listen, JT said it. Listen, you got caught. Man, don't look, my baby. Let me call my sister. Come pick up my baby. Don't take your baby, run off, even though they're telling you stop, because it's unfortunate. Then I hope she did not use her child as a shield. And again, we've seen this happen before. It's unfortunate, but again, both people are liable. I believe she's going to get some. What's it called? When they finally make a settlement, she's going to get a 10, 15 million. Yeah, she's going to get a little policy, you know what I'm saying? They're going to pay her because it's negligence on both sides. And the investigation is going to take some time, but she's still putting her child in danger by leaving the scene of a crime or potential, because I'm sure they got a video of her stealing and not paying for it. So the gig is up. You take your slow baby and y'all go home. You don't get in the car and think you're going to do 60 miles an hour trying to run from the police. It's
the
not
baby was one, Coach Ferg.
I know, but what I'm saying is the baby's still slow, because look what your mama doing. If your mama's actively stealing, hold up. You think that baby was
So the baby
up on
paying for the sins of the parent?
you think that baby is up on his social emotional power? You think that baby could could hand-eye coordinate? But again, at 1 year old, at 1 year old, if your mama's stealing, you slow.
You headed for a tea takeover.
You slow. If your mama's stealing, she's not providing any type of love for you.
No doubt.
That's all I'm saying. You know, it's unfortunate. I hate when this happens.
You guys are some hard brothers. That's good. We need more hard people out there, man. You know what? That's the only way to dig the black community out of the mud. Some of us gotta go. Some of you.
I work with parents, and these are young. They're my favorite. BMU. They your peer group. They're your peer group, and y'all struggle with all that. Don't be stealing with the kids. Commit a crime by yourself, not with your toddlers, not with the 15-year-old, not with anybody that's under your roof as an adult.
T-Max. I just looked up like other cases in Mississippi with wrongful negligence by the police. It says some Mississippi police officers have released footage the same day or within 24 hours after a major incident in a public place. So it have been some released within a day, the same day, and or 24 hours.
And then there have been some that's been released everywhere. 20 days to 90 days later.
But this
how long did it take for Carmelo
They said
Anthony
the longest,
footage to
they
get
said the
released?
longest it could take is 30 days, depending on the state laws.
So Carmelo Anthony shit went to trial a year after it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take for the footage to come out?
But you know what's crazy? Hold on,
Answer
JT.
the question.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? For a year, I'm gonna say this, then we get back to this subject. My thing is this: all these people saw Carmelo Anthony's situation, and whether they saw good or bad, I'm not on either side right now. I'm right in the middle right now. They saw all of this, and a year later, nobody leaked nothing in a year. You mean tell me everybody got a fucking camera phone? Everybody take pictures. In a year, nobody leaked nothing. Nobody showed no pictures.
That's fine.
That's impossible to me.
BMU. If something was to happen to your babies on that school ground, ain't nobody gonna see that shit.
No, I'm saying if I video it, you can't tell me I can't have the shit on my camera.
If you do that shit, then you could probably be held in contempt and go to jail and be gone.
Unless there's a court.
If there's kids involved, they're not going to do it. That's what people tend to forget.
So if I'm at the track meet and I'm 16 years old and I see Carmelo finna fight these two white boys and I start recording it.
You can record it, but once you start spreading it around, you remember somebody got deleted. So it's okay to record it, but you better not send that shit out until you have the legal authority to do it. Because
hold on, now, because Because the lady, the only reason we got the 8-second of George Floyd is because old girl leaked the footage. She recorded his death, and then she leaked it.
But George Floyd is a grown man. We talking about a child.
Minors.
It's different.
Man,
anybody within school, man, the laws don't apply the same.
I gotta look that up.
Well, read the student code of listen, for all you slow parents, read the student code of conduct for your child. Every time they go to a new grade or new school, you gotta read the student code of conduct.
It only matters if that student code of conduct is in harmony with the statutes of that city that you're in. Those shit that doesn't supersede the law. It just doesn't. So you could have all the code of conduct from a private organization all you want. All that does is govern who works for you. It doesn't govern whether that shit's legal or not. It just doesn't, unless the state also says that shit follow whatever the fuck these guys say in their SOP.
Some school laws apply directly at the state and the city. If you delete somebody, okay.
For all the slow people out there, I want y'all to listen to this. I just chat GPT this shit. And guess what it says? It says, if any crime is, I put in here, let me put it, what I typed in. If I record or document a crime against a child like murder, can I be arrested if I share that information publicly? It says no. The only way you can be arrested if it's child pornography.
Right.
If it's a sexual crime against a child, not a murder.
So what did the court say?
I'm reading it right now. It says a recording that contains child sexual abuse can be arrested and or the courts could take it from you. But if you have anything else like a fight or a murder, they can't arrest you.
But coach, the courts won't say anything unless you break a statutory law.
Exactly.
Was there a gag order on people?
No, I don't know.
Hold on. Did y'all see any video?
Take it easy, wife. Yeah.
Did anybody go to jail for not releasing their video? Did anybody?
BMU said it's impossible. It can't be because we didn't see nothing.
No, but I'm saying, you mean to tell me you shut up 20 some motherfuckers with cameras?
So let me ask you though, BMU, listen, out of the 20 motherfuckers, 5 of them had the video. What happened to it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, you have to. Just think about it, T-Max. And me and you in the mall, and the crime break loose, and motherfuckers recording. You mean tell me the police can seal everybody's mouth for 2 years?
No, that means nobody had.
Anybody releasing nothing?
Old boy said, they got old boy on the video on the camera with his phone like this, but he said he wasn't recording.
Oh,
you know that, right? The same boy that called Carmelo over there.
That's some bullshit.
A minor.
That's some bullshit.
That's the difference. It's a minor.
And I tell you something else probably has something to do with it. Them parents. We don't want to be a part of this shit. Delete that fucking shit.
The same way they did on the jury. We
Absolutely.
Got other shit to do.
Delete that fucking video out your phone right now.
No.
Absolutely.
The kids have the parents have authority over the minors. They got it. They went to those white parents before they start talking to the white kids.
Right. But what Black BMU was saying is that I believe that you had some parents that said they didn't want their kids to be involved and they didn't want to be involved in that shit. Get rid of that shit.
Exactly.
Yep. Don't get it out your phone now. MPRX, what's going on, man?
What the house is? What's good with you?
What's up,
what's
bro?
Good on, man? What's your thoughts about the situation, my brother?
I was listening to JT's diatribe and like he was making some excellent points. But like BMU, I'm already thinking about the legal ramifications of the whole thing. And like BMU made a really important point, and that's they haven't charged her with a crime yet. Like if you get a traffic ticket, they charge you with the crime right then and there. Like for them to not have nothing that they've charged her with, like that's bold. And so anything that happens subsequent to that, like the district gonna be liable, because if you don't have a crime that you could so JT made a great point. If that baby died while like her friend and her mom was committing the crime, and I know I'm from Florida, right? So like if one of your partners die while y'all committing the crime, the cop's not liable, you liable. And I know a whole lot of people done got a whole lot of extra time because the cops killed their homeboy while they was doing something they weren't supposed to do. So that baby could actually, you absolutely correct. But the issue is, if they don't have a crime that they've charged her with, they in the wrong. And that's the part that's like, what are you charging her with? If you got the Pampers, and I agree with what T-Mac said, she basically admitted in that little thing that she did with the lawyer, oh, they saw my friend with the Pampers. And I'm like, shut up. Like, plead the fifth. Don't stop talking. Because, like, she basically admitted to that right there. But, like, even that, if they can't prove, the burden is on the state. If they can't prove it, then, like, that's what this whole case is going to pivot on. Now, I mean, because I've been thinking about it. So they said also she ran into a car, but like that could go as, okay, it was just an accident. Like that's not necessarily a criminal thing either. That could just, it's a civil thing. You go and whoop-de-whoop. If they don't have a crime, this going to be a real issue for the prosecution. It's going to be a real issue for the prosecution.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask this for clarity. So the woman that was driving the car, she wasn't, they let her go?
Yeah.
So she's not being charged?
Nope.
Nah, bro. It says in all news articles, after the baby got to the hospital and the baby died, she was in critical condition. It shot her in the damn thigh and the damn.
Okay, so this is the next question then. Can she later be charged?
Yes, just like anybody can when you arrive to the hospital. Yeah.
Wait. Now this is my field too.
Fled.
Wait. Not only that, check this out.
She fled and she used the car as a goddamn weapon. That's what I told you. The car, when that car went in motion, the car is a potential weapon now.
And
a deadly weapon.
She fled the scene of an accident too. She hit those cars behind her.
Yes.
She fled the scene. She almost hit officer. Now check this out. I'm telling y'all right now, because when we had to do our rotations in internal medicine and everything with the ER, when somebody comes in the hospital and she was critically injured, they didn't say that she got released from the hospital yet, did they?
Nope.
So how would there be an arrest if she ain't released from the hospital
Man,
yet?
it's motherfuckers that's laying up in the hospital in a coma with handcuffs. They're handcuffed to the rail.
She's probably handcuffed. I would like to know that. Is she handcuffed? Is she handcuffed?
No, she's not.
Well, their hand is
they're
injured.
trumping up, so they're trumping up charges on her. Then that means that she's about to be charged by the DA. They're about to charge. They about to trump up some charges on her, bro. They ain't about to let her get away with that.
I chat GPT.
If they show that video, but if
Mississippi is a crime.
If that video get released and they don't show them if they show them police officers on the side of their car, they not gonna charge her with nothing because they know they are fucked.
There is a bullet hole in the front of the car.
It's 3.
So there's 2 things that she did, right? Then she back up and then she went forward, right?
Yes.
Bro, they trumping up charges on her, homie.
And what's gonna happen to the officer for killing the baby?
We don't know yet. That's why they haven't did that. They haven't released anything
I'm saying what
yet.
should happen. I'm saying what should happen.
Well, he's on administrative leave right now with one of them. Wasn't it more than one cop doing the shooting?
Yeah,
or was it just one? Yeah, they're still. This is an investigation right now, bro. They about to release a whole bunch of shit.
I'm just trying to say, man. Listen, okay, I'm a broken record, man. I hear you guys, and you guys can make a good case for them, murdering a baby. I'm just saying that this whole situation doesn't elevate itself.
We're not making a case.
That's what you sound like you're doing.
So because what we have to do, though, our pain, we have to look at it legally, homie. We're not
I'm looking at
this
it
shit
legally myself.
Okay, so
I'm looking at it legally as well.
So
I don't think that those cops were in imminent danger of their lives from that fucking car. I don't believe
that's
it.
not. You still not understanding our pain.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so if you understand, then you agree with this. Once that car is in movement, that car is a deadly weapon.
Yeah, but you listen.
There should be no buts.
There's no goddamn buts. That's not. That car's not a deadly weapon of driving away.
Legally, it is. Legally, it is.
That's not the excuse. Wait a minute. Before you keep yelling at me, that's not what the fucking cops are saying. The cops are saying that car was going to hit them. They didn't say that they were driving in the parking lot. There's 100 fucking cars in the parking lot driving away. So
Bro.
if this chick
Listen,
pull away, you're
you-
saying she's gonna. No, wait a minute. You guys are saying the cops murdered the baby. Wait a minute. You said the cops murdered the baby because they were worried about a pedestrian. Is that what you're telling me?
No, because they didn't listen. This is the
No,
thing.
that's what you said.
We don't know. It's remained.
I did not say that. Check me out. Listen, I'm not saying that the issue was the car being a deadly weapon. I'm saying, as modern Renaissance man pointed out, fleeing the scene of a crime is a crime, and if you are committed a crime, you give the cops probable cause. You give the cops probable cause. I didn't say kill you. I did not. You give them probable. You give them probable cause.
The cops are
give them probable cause to detain you.
Yo, MRX, right? If the cops are discharging their bullets, they're trying to kill you. They're trying to kill you.
Oh,
okay. So if you are driving missile on wheels at the cops, you trying to kill them?
You trying to kill them?
That's only, but they can't prove that.
Listen.
You can't prove it either.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for just a second. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for just a second. Hold on, just a second. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for just a second because while y'all doing this, I'm just trying to look up shit for us to be more accurate in our conversation. So, based on what our pain said, both of y'all right. So, our pain, it says here, the DA, whoever said the DA earlier, was going to make charges.
I said it.
Okay, JT. It says the DA can charge her. He will most likely charge her if she was accelerating toward the officers. If the video release shows the vehicle moving away from the officers, getting away, charges become less likely. So if she was trying to get away from the officers, she won't be charged. Right. But if she was trying to go toward the officers, she will be.
I can see that already. I can see that. They got to prove that she was trying to kill him with the car.
Yeah,
or they were in danger. No, I'm sorry. They were in danger.
What's up, Cam? I ain't see. My bad, brother. I ain't speak to you. What's going on, brother?
What's good?
Oh, not much, man. What's your do you know anything about this story?
Of course, he knows every fucking thing about it.
No, I just clicked. I don't know what y'all got going on. I'm hearing legal doctrine from 1857.
Right back there.
No, it's a 1-year-old kid was shot by a police officer and died. Because he was in a car with his mom and her mom's friend as they were coming out. They stopped them for stealing or shoplifting, coming out of Walmart, and the police were called and they tried to get away, and the police shot in the car and killed the baby and shot the driver and killed the 1-year-old.
Okay, they were stealing as in shoplifting.
Well, hold on. We ain't gonna say they were stealing. We're gonna say allegedly she was stealing.
One of them was stealing.
Because Coach Bird, the first nigga I'm gonna be looking for when this shit look, Coach Bird, the first person I'm gonna look for, if they find a receipt to them diapers, I'm looking for your ass. I'm calling you immediately. I'm calling you immediately. When they release the documents and say she had a receipt for them diapers, I'm calling you.
It probably got lost out. It probably flew out the window when she was running from the police.
I'm only getting pieces of it. Okay. The woman went in the store. Somebody drove. Woman, driver, woman, child, correct?
Yes.
Driver and woman were shoplifting or allegedly shoplifting.
Allegedly, the driver was shoplifting, not the mama of the child.
The mother took her child into a store. She was driving some diapers. The mother.
Mother was a passenger. So
hold up. Mother was driving or mother was the passenger?
The mother was the baby. She had a baby in the car.
The mother was the passenger. She wasn't the driver.
Okay, scam. What happened is this: the police got alerted that there was some shoplifting going on in Walmart. The police showed up before they came out the door. When they came out the door, the police only stopped the friend. The woman holding the baby, she walked on to the car. When she got into the car, her friend was being chased by the police. She didn't know it. Her friend jumps in the car, turned the car on, put it in reverse. She reversed, hitting some cars behind her while the police are back there. The police allegedly stood in front of the car telling her to stop. She started going towards the police. They shot in the car, and as she turned...
hold on, let me get some right. The woman who the police stopped, who coming out the store? The mother?
The friend.
They stopped the friend.
Not the mama.
Okay, as she was coming out, so she wasn't able to leave the store, correct?
She was out the store.
She was being detained by the police, but the friend kept on walking.
I don't see how
the friend was being detained. The friend was being detained, and then the mother with the baby, she said in the video, she said it had nothing to do with me, so I just kept on walking. I went and got in the car, and then the friend who was being detained, took off running from the police, jumped in the car, put it in reverse, hitting cars behind her. Police got in front of her. She drove towards them. They let off some rounds, and when they let off the rounds, though, I'm jumping ahead though, Scam. Before the friend put the car in drive, the police drew guns, and a girl on the passenger side holding the baby said, "I got my baby with me. I got my baby with me." And the friend still drove off, and the police shot in the car. When her friend made a turn, unfortunately, the baby got hit.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff that don't sound right.
I just went and looked at the video that they got up. Everything that modern Renaissance man just said is spot on.
Yeah, spot on. T-Max, me. Let's see. Me and you.
I just got some questions because some stuff
Hold on,
sound
let me
right.
ask you a question. But me and T-Max are police officers.
I'm glad it was 4 black ones and 1 white one. That way,
hold on for a second, T-Max.
T-Max, me and you coming out the store. I mean, the girls coming out the store. Me and you, police officers. We stop. Hey, come here. How the fuck did this woman turn into Barry Sanders and get to that car with 2 male police officers? I'm just trying to picture it. She's running toward the car. You mean tell me 2 male police officers can't stop a woman? I want to see how big she was, because this motherfucker 130 pounds, they need to sign her to the football team. She's elusive. There's no way possible that a woman can just on the police. I'm trying to figure out how these men were not able to stop a feeble woman.
I got a bunch of
I'm
questions.
getting to the car.
T-Max. My defense attorney anytime.
Fighting on this, you ever seen these motherfuckers fighting one-on-one on the street and there's 7 niggas around that can't break them apart? That's the same damn way these motherfuckers got through and got made it to the car. Go ahead, bro.
T-Max.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, me and you, T-Max. I said, me and you, T-Max. Could she get to the car? Could she get around us, T-Max? I'm asking.
Well, but here's the thing. Yes, she could, because before all the shots, hold on. Before all the shots, you got to understand, they ain't coming at her aggressive, like trying to tackle her, bro. They still trying to go off protocol. They ain't trying to, like, come on, man. And you know how to go, bro. She's talking and walking at the same damn time. I ain't got nothing. But here's what I want to say real quick to the whole damn panel.
Go ahead.
How many times do y'all know that if these motherfuckers are 100% in the right, that they not trying to prove that they right? Have you ever ran up on one and accused them of some shit, and they know that they right? They like, oh, motherfucker, wait a minute, here you go. And they pulling out a receipt, and they throwing it in front of your face. I'm good. For you to run to the car is guilt right off the gate, bro.
That's not true. Right.
I ain't saying it was true. I said the perception of. Well, I'm sorry. For scam likely, the perception of. For you to run is in the perception of guilt.
Let's just say it is true.
No,
let's just say it's true. It doesn't justify murder.
No.
Come on, man.
What is it then, scam likely?
You tripping, man.
No, I'm not.
Whoa. T-Max, hold on. Pause, goddammit. Because Coach Ferg last week, you was encouraging niggas to run.
Said running.
Coach Ferg last week, you encouraged niggas to take out running last week.
I ain't even get my question. So I don't know what y'all got going on.
I know. That's what I was going to say. I'm like, wait.
I barely even got the story.
I want his scam explain how it's not considered, being guilty if you're running.
Running is guilty? This is what we're doing?
If the police say stop.
When you're accused of stealing.
Right.
Running is not guilty.
If you out at 6 in the morning with a jogging suit on, it ain't guilty. But if they saying you stole some shit and you running,
the question out. Well, you ain't no fucking Aristotle. Just tell us what the fucking question is. Goddamn it.
I can't get 6 words.
Go ahead, scam.
All I did was ask for the story first. Okay, number one.
Go ahead, scam. I'm sorry.
So the police were called to the scene of alleged shoplifting.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where is loss prevention, because usually they don't let you leave. You can't leave a store.
We're talking about loss prevention.
These were loss prevention or police?
I think the first people who stopped it was probably loss prevention. I don't think the police stopped the house. I think
it can call police.
Y'all do know that it ain't stealing until
I got it on my channel right now.
The fuck?
If they see you stealing, they can call the police before you leave the store. So
that's what they did.
Can I get one answer for one question?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Scam.
You're slow, man. Keep up.
Lost woman.
So what probably happened? What probably happened is when they got on.
Hey, Cam, you want the answer? I mean, Cam, you want the answer? Listen to it.
Okay, the woman was allegedly stealing.
Yes.
When you are stealing, loss prevention doesn't let you leave the store. They catch you on the way out leaving the store. What happened with loss prevention? This is before they even got outside. What happened there? And how did the police get called?
That's a good ass question.
I know people who've gotten caught stealing in Walmart. They wait till you're about to stroll on out and you're just grooving. Then somebody just say, "Hey, bro, what's good, my buddy? Can I get my
think that's
stuff?"
what happened.
Then they
I
get
think
you.
I think that's what happened.
It's like, and I was in the mall in Tacoma in the Army. White dude was just grooving. Had him a nice new hat with a tag on the side. Walked across the street, got tackled right there in the grass. Yeah, it was funny.
So
That
he
was
was
good.
out. He was
But
out the store.
you attempting to leave the store, loss prevention's job is to not let you leave the store.
Exactly.
Or when you're trying to leave, to keep it away from customers.
You're talking
You
about
get to
you
the
go
car.
there.
What happened there before the police got there? I'm asking. And can I get one
Okay,
answer?
so loss prevention in Walmart says they are relying on concealed surveillance, strictly prohibited causing requirements for detaining suspects, and generally hands-off approach to prevent physical
Generally.
confrontation and ensuring safety.
Police. Police.
I'm saying this doesn't make sense because now you're putting it hands-on the police, but you let the person walk out the store.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You get paid to hold them.
You get paid to keep them in the store and handle it right there and
man.
now.
Man, this shit is wild as
The
shit.
story is simple.
If it escalates, you get the police involved.
Man, no. Y'all old ass ain't tackling no Saprita and Ron stealing no damn
You
peppers
usually
out
don't
of
have to
Walmart.
tackle them. You stop them. As they're leaving, you approach them.
How you gonna stop them if you don't detain them? How you gonna stop them?
Hold on.
There was never, listen, y'all, there was never no loss. There was never no loss or prevention that was done. Not all Walmarts have this. The story is simple. The police, whatever it's called, whatever that county, the Saratoga police and the sheriff office was called responding to Walmart telling them there's some shoplifting. That's what it was. It didn't say nothing like loss prevention tried to stop them. It said that the police were called from Walmart saying that we have shoplifters in here, and the police got there before they got out the door.
But that's not normal practice for Walmart.
This is weird.
He just said it. He just
So now
read
you
it.
got police
So
approaching
Walmart be getting a lot of bad
after
press.
the fact.
Walmart be getting a lot of bad press about their loss prevention, so they really kind of pulled back on that.
Not
They
all
made a
Walmarts
couple
have loss prevention
press
yet.
releases
No,
about that.
I just got. Hey, I got more basic questions.
Well, if they don't have loss prevention, who watching the cameras and saw her stealing?
They got
It is
camera
loss
people.
prevention.
They got
It is
people
loss
up in the-
prevention.
in the-
Yes,
Yeah.
it's loss
But
prevention.
what
But
I'm
they
saying,
can't
the
put their hands on
It
them.
could be a-
Yes, you can. It's a policy. You
Yes, you
can't
can.
touch them.
You can put hands on people who are trying to
So-
steal illegal
so this is the
stuff.
Oh,
Bro,
thing.
I literally just read it right
just
there.
read the
It's a
Walmart
hands-off policy.
It's a
Go look it
hands-off
up.
policy. They can't
Bruh,
put their hands
they
on
can't
them,
touch
right?
them.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. I told you earlier. They grabbed my brother. They put hands on my brother.
Man, but
Hey,
you,
hey, black
this
man,
is the
I
thing,
know
though,
in Texas
BMU.
you can.
I'm just
Hold on,
what
hold on,
year
hold
was
on.
that?
I don't know if
No,
it's
no,
state.
hold on. The thing is this. You got to keep in mind, these are black women, right? First and foremost, they're women. All right? This is a big difference. This is the reason why she got a chance to get to that goddamn that damn car. Because they have to be careful on how they even handle her. They got to be careful how they handle her.
Big facts.
There's no fucking way that they're just going to go out there and just raw dog because now they got another lawsuit on them. What happened was when she got there and they were telling her to stop, when they were telling her to stop, she said, fuck what y'all talking about. I ain't steal nothing. She took her ass and she kept proceeding to her fucking car. She proceeded to her car. They didn't even try to pull her out of the car. She got a chance to get in the car, and if she got a push button or key or whatever, she started that motherfucker up and she took off.
This don't make sense, man.
What don't make sense?
Okay, you done threw women in there that they got some super law where you can't.
No, listen.
detain a woman.
This is what I don't understand. Bro, we got. Let me tell you something. We got dash cam after dash cam after dash cam. We had a woman that had her 15-year-old son in the car with her on just a regular fucking stop. Y'all remember that one where the bitch was out there talking shit to the cop, and the cop told her to put the car back in drive, and she was sitting there talking shit, and she tried to take the fuck off, and the cop bust the window and all that shit. And the first thing that she wanted to say is, I got my son in the car.
Yep.
They're using their children as shields.
Oh my God.
Man,
yeah.
don't you got
Let me tell you
you got a
something.
share button on here or
So,
something?
Black
You
man,
got like
you
a
made
share
a
screen
scenario.
button?
You made a scenario. What if me and you was there?
Yeah.
Me and you was there, and I was shoplifting, and you was there with your infant son, right? And the fucking cops said stop. I stop. They telling me that I stole some fucking Pampers. They didn't stop you. You keep going. Are you walking to the car? Or are you going to separate yourself from me? You got an infant son. This ain't just me and you. You got an infant son. What you going to do with your infant son? And I'm driving. Are you going to go to my car? Well, I'm about to get detained.
Wait, but see, the thing is, like, I get JT. I totally get what you're saying, and that's why I'm saying I'm under the assumption
what anybody's
that
saying.
the woman said, no, the lady said, the girl herself, the mother who lost a child, she said herself that whenever she went
they can't put hands on you though. Watch this. They can't put hands on you at Walmart now. That's loss prevention.
I got friends
That's loss prevention right there. They can't put hands on you. They can't
I've
put
seen
hands on you.
people get
That's
tackled
what I'm talking about, bro.
in different
I don't care
states.
what nobody say. These niggas will
Now-
put hands
now-
on you, bro.
now,
I don't
here's the
care
thing.
What are we talking
Right.
about?
Now the thing is this. I bet you.
Hold on.
I bet you
So, hold on.
they don't work for Walmart no more.
That wasn't loss
I bet you they
prevention,
don't work for
man.
Walmart no more.
That was
That wasn't
totally
loss
right.
prevention.
Black man, I still ain't even got the story.
So
Still
four
trying.
people just came out of
Ain't got
nowhere.
the
and
phone.
said,
I gave it to you, scam. I
Just
gave it to
listen.
you.
Just
Nigga
listen,
best.
man. If you ain't get the story, the whole thing is this, and then we keep
I
going
got
past
58
this whole
attorneys
thing.
and I can't even get the story. I can't even get
Bro,
them out to the
we
parking
keep
lot
going
yet.
past this part right here. It wouldn't even be a big ass story if the child wasn't dead.
I didn't even
If the
get to the
child
kid
didn't get.
yet.
Hold
I
on,
didn't get to the
scam.
people leaving the parking lot
I don't know why. The shit is simple.
because y'all talk too
The
much.
shit is fucking
That's
simple,
why.
bro.
Listen.
At the end of the day, the
We
child
didn't
has
get to
lost
the
their
beginning
life.
of the day.
At the end of the day,
Damn.
the child has lost their life. And black man, like I said, when it came down to it, you had your infant son right there. I'm getting ready to get detained and possibly arrested. Are you still walking to my car? You ain't got no keys to it or nothing. You can't go nowhere. You going to my car?
Maybe she felt like he wasn't getting arrested. Maybe she felt like, hey,
Man,
Arrested for what?
I hope that mama get her. I hope they throw the fucking book at her
what was
ass.
he gonna get arrested for?
And here it goes.
Because
Found out that she was a woman. Give her 50 years.
No, it's
How the hell
because the
did they-
baby got killed. Goofy.
Exactly.
The baby got killed, and I could have prevented that by not going to that stupid ass car. I had to listen. You're not even understanding this girl.
I'm not understanding.
This
Y'all
girl,
won't even
I'm
let
not
me get the
talking.
damn
I'm not just
story.
talking to you. I'm not just talking to you, Scam. So what I'm saying is this: the girl put her baby in danger.
how
She put her baby in danger.
This doesn't make sense.
That
That
baby
doesn't
should
make
not
sense.
be in that car. That baby
This
should have
doesn't
never
make
been in
sense.
that
It's
car.
why not be in the car? She didn't do nothing wrong.
Because
A
the
lot
baby
of this
could have
does not
died.
make any
Oh,
sense.
my fault. The baby did die. Goofy.
Oh, hold on. If the
Find the
girl
first
said
black
to
woman and
him,
blame it on her.
if the black woman said that her friend had a receipt and she did a self checkout and the cop stopped her,
The
she's
fuck are
gonna
y'all
go to
talking
her.
about?
Hold up, man. Come on.
If I got my baby with
It don't
me,
make a difference. If I did something legal and I went to the store and I bought some diapers at self checkout and went in the store,
That microphone
slow
is
it down.
down.
Slow it down. Slow it down. I'm talking about
Bro.
the woman with the baby.
okay. But you keep saying that because she walked from the store and she went into the car. If she felt like the girl didn't do nothing wrong and the girl was legal, she waited for her to come to the car.
Bro, it ain't about
I
felt.
just want
man. It ain't about
right.
felt.
I was just about to I'm gonna let the audience understand this shit. He
Yeah.
talking about somebody feeling.
No, she knew
I'm
that
talking
the
about
girl. Hold
That's
on.
the
The
problem
girl
right there
said.
in the damn
The
neighborhood
girl
right
said,
there.
hold on, let me say
More
something. The
niggas
girl
don't know.
said
Your
that
mic,
she
man.
did self checkout. The girl said she did self checkout
Bro.
and she got the receipt.
Bro,
The girl,
No, she didn't say
bro,
nothing about no receipt.
I got
Go listen, go look it up, black man.
bro,
The girl said that she went to self
bro,
checkout.
bro. Listen, I got
Your
42
microphone, bro.
Walmart receipts on my phone, right? So if any of you slow ass officers want to see me what I stole, I'm gonna pull that damn receipt up in your face. Like, leave me the hell alone. I'm trying to cook this burnt macaroni for
No,
my
but
baby.
hold on. We're not talking about that. We're talking about what JC said. He said the girl should
If
let her
you
walk to the
accuse me of
car.
brother,
We're saying what the JT said. JT
Hey,
said
yo,
the girl
yo,
should
yo,
walk to
accuse
the
me of
car.
your
stealing,
microphone off the chain, bro.
That's
Man,
what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying,
can't
if
bro.
somebody
stand your
accuse
JT
me
microphone.
of
said
You got
that the
to
stealing,
girl,
microphone,
the
man.
people could
Hey, one mic. Go ahead.
This is Bluetooth.
He got to talk normal. When you get loud, it just becomes
Yeah,
You
but
gotta,
let
hey,
me
hey,
Take
hey,
that,
hey,
Mike, take that
hold on,
Bluetooth
'cause
off, bro.
hey, hold on, let me get this super
Hey,
chat
black
first.
man. So what happened?
Hold on.
Scam, I gave it to you, man. In the most
Tyrus,
lamest.
$20 super chat. He said,
I
shout out to my
didn't get it 'cause
boys. Great show, guys. Appreciate you, brother.
you see what I'm getting.
Salute, Tyrus.
Oh my bad. Go to super
Scam
chat.
like
Oh, yeah, hey, Scam,
Go
you
ahead
know,
and ask- go-
you
Scam
know
like
all of me. He knows all the shit that he needs to know. He's with us now.
No, I got here
It was
58
two
legal.
motherfucking-
I'm hearing legal stuff, babies out the window, everything other than what
let me
happened.
explain it.
Scam. When I told it,
two
when I
women
told it,
wait a
Scam,
minute, two
everybody on the
women
panel agreed when I told the story about what happened. Like
Martin,
nobody
you
disagreed.
hear how
he
this deep
wasn't here
voices
when you
while
said- he
you're
wasn't here
trying
when
to
you
tell
said
me.
it.
You hear all these
Hold
deep
on,
voices?
Hold on, one mic. Modern Renaissance man,
I
can
had
you
some simple
please
questions.
explain it
why,
to
why
Scam like this
MRM
one
got
more
it over
time?
me, man? I can explain this shit.
So, Scam. Okay, here we go. Look, y'all.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna fast
go ahead, MRM. You're a doctor.
Hey, I'll look. I can talk fast too. So check this out. I'm gonna try to say this fast without throwing y'all off. Here we go. Police were alerted to the Walmart in Mississippi about some stealing.
Okay.
Police showed up. 2 girls walked out. Police had their eye on one girl. That one girl that they had their eye on, they told her to stop and stay right here.
Okay, hold on. They were leaving the store. They were out the store. Where were they when the police arrived?
They were right coming out the front door. Soon as the doors opened, the police was right there. Hey, you, come here.
Okay.
Boom. Okay.
Continue.
The mother that's holding the baby, she said, I looked at my friend because she said they didn't want me. So I walked to the car. She said, I sat down in the car.
Hold on. They only spoke to the friend. They didn't speak to the mom. They didn't even know it. Just walked right past them like nothing.
Yeah, she
Didn't
said
even know that they were with each other.
Exactly.
Okay, continue.
They didn't know they were with each other. So she just said she goes and she
come on.
wait. Let me play. Hey, I'm trying to give it to Scam. We can go. So she goes and get in the car with her baby. She sits down. Next thing you know, the friend opened the door, jumped in the car, started up, put it in reverse. Boom, boom, boom. Hit some cars. The police ran in front of the car. The girl said the police ran in front of the car. Then next thing you know, she said, when they start drawing their guns out, I put my baby up like, hey, I got my baby. My friend drove, and then next thing you know, pow, pow. She said when she heard the gunshot, she dropped her baby down, and then she realized her baby was shot. And they drove to the hospital and got admitted in there. Her friend was critically wounded, and the baby fatally shot.
This sounds like a police problem.
Damn.
That's what I said.
It is a police problem, but it's also the mama's problem
Hey,
too.
let me say this.
There's nothing on the mom unless you can prove.
Let me say this first. Hey,
The
Merv,
police is on the
Merv,
administrative
I
leave.
couldn't
The mom
have did a better
is
job
without
than
Makes
you
no
did.
sense.
I couldn't have did a better job than you did, Merv. So thank you.
Look it to me.
Okay, Modern Renaissance. Let me ask you a couple questions. Okay, police were called to the scene and they were coming out the door. They did not know that this mom was involved, and she allegedly, we don't know if known there was any shoplifting. Why were guns drawn for shoplifting? Anything to do with shoplifting? Why were there guns?
Guns weren't drawn until they were in front of the car, and they told the girl to stop when she already hit cars behind her. She put it in reverse, and boom, boom, boom. Then that's when the cops ran in the front, like stop, stop, and they drew their guns saying stop, stop, and she just boom.
So they're drawing guns.
Why did they draw their guns and say stop, stop? Because now once the car is in motion, it's a fucking weapon. That's what they drew there.
You're saying that the car was out of control, hitting people in cars and all that. That's why they did it.
No.
Or did they draw the guns first and then she started driving on it?
They didn't draw it. They didn't draw it. Whenever she put the car in reverse, and the friend said she hit a couple of cars, and then the police ran in front of the cars. When she put it in drive, of course they was like, "Don't you move, don't you effing move!" And they drew the guns. And the girl said, once they drew the guns, she was like, "Hey, I got a baby," and her friend still floored it.
Panic. Yeah.
So her shot friend was able to get to a hospital though.
Yeah, she fled the scene.
No, but she was able to get to a hospital.
Right. All three of them went to the hospital with the
Yeah,
baby.
okay, so they would, these are like, Thelma and the fucking Louise. Instead of going off the cliff, they actually went to the hospital and shit where they could be
I don't
found.
think they had a choice after being shot, and then she seen my
Yeah,
baby is
what I'm
dying
trying
or
to
baby is
say
bleeding.
is, I mean,
Thelma in the weeds with a baby.
It's still not clear whether these guys were in front of the car when she found
The
out.
bullet hole showed that they was in front of the car.
Well, you don't know when that bullet hit the.
If you're able to share a video from my channel right now, I can show you the picture of the girl car driving off, and as they driving off, you see the passenger door shut, and then you see the police them officers taking off running back to their cars.
BMU, are you able to do it? Are you
Yeah,
able to share?
I went to see it, but I didn't see a guy in front of the car.
You on mute.
So how did bullet holes get in the front of the windshield if they went in front of the car?
Well, listen, we don't know. Well, first of all, let me just say this, and you guys can go
Paige, you
off
got to
on
mute
it.
because you got a lot of background noise.
The biggest thing that
not
don't
me,
make
that's somebody
sense
else. What I'm
is
saying
how do you
is,
get away from the police?
It was beige rage.
but
How do you get away from the police?
He asked me a question. I want to answer it.
And to go
The bullet hole could get into. We don't know when that bullet hole in the front. That could have been after the fact, just to cover their asses.
They're going to cover their. That's what I was telling you, Arpain, that they're going to cover their asses. That's why I keep saying that the things that we're talking about, we're talking legally. That car, when she put that car in motion, that car is a deadly weapon now.
I'm saying
they're going to use that. That's what they're going to use.
You're yelling at. You're not listening to what I'm saying. There's a bullet hole in the front of the window.
I got the video.
There's a bullet hole in the front of the car.
I got the video.
But we don't know when that bullet hole went there. It could be after the fact, just to cover their asses.
I got the video.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This makes no sense.
Let's see I'm going to play it for you right now. Thank you, T-Mac. T-Mac, send it to me. So let's watch this and see what happens. Okay, there it is. Turn this on.
If it's the same one I saw, it's not that you can't really tell nothing from
involved
this
in the
goddamn
shooting
video.
Yeah, you can.
of 1-year-old Cohen Wiley is currently on leave. In the meantime, people in Senatobia packed a board of aldermen meeting demanding to see video footage of that incident. ABC 24's Ezekiel Telemaco joins us now with the latest.
Community members filled Senatobia's City Hall following the death of 1-year-old Cohen Wiley after he was shot and killed in the Senatobia Walmart right off the
Please
US
get ready to
51.
pause a little bit.
Now, when it comes to community members, they say that they've had enough and they're demanding for evidence when it comes to what took place here on Sunday. According to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation.
Oh man, you're not able to zoom in, are you?
Nope. So there it is right there.
Dang, if you can zoom in, you will see that the door is open and everything.
There you go.
There you go. So hold on. Maybe we got some more for you. Hold on, let me see. Pause. All right.
See if I can do something here.
Mississippi Bureau of
So y'all see the police
Investigation officers with the
He's behind the car right there.
and Tate County Sheriff's
That's 'cause
Office
they turned
responded
left.
to a shoplifting call. According to the Mississippi
so-
Bureau of Investigation, officers with the
saw
Senatobia
the
Police
The kid got
Department
killed.
and
The
Tate
kid
County
got
Sheriff's
murdered from the side.
officers today. According to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, officers with the Senatobia Police Department and Tate
Bang,
County
bang,
Sheriff's
kill a
Office
little
on
nigger
Sunday.
baby.
According to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, officers with the Senatobia Police Department Sunday. According to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation,
Where
officers
they
with the
in the car?
Senatobia
Where
Police
they
Department
imminent
and Tate
danger? I
County
don't see that
Sheriff's
shit on
Office
that
responded
That's
to
video.
why
a
they already
shoplifting call
the shots
Sunday
was already
at the
fired.
Walmart
No?
on US 51.
Yeah, but this
Investigators
video
say
is
that
useless
officers
then.
encountered two subjects and a child leaving the store in a vehicle. The MBI says that the driver allegedly drove towards officers and nearly struck one of them before an officer fired their weapon. Now, the
It's a
vehicle later
lie. We
arrived
don't
at a
see
local
that. It's
hospital.
not in this
The
video.
1-year-old Cohen Wiley was pronounced dead, and another
The
person
kid
was
is
listed
bleeding
in
and
critical
struck to the left
condition.
side
During
of the
Tuesday's
rib.
Board of Aldermen meeting, residents called for the release of the
That
video
means the cop
following
had
the
to be on the
incident.
driver's side.
This video is absolutely useless.
For
It's useless.
Hey,
There's other stores around there. There should be video from all kinds of angles that they're not releasing. This video right here is absolutely useless.
Does it look big on my screen?
Black man, I had a question for you.
Let me see what you. Oh yeah. Let me pull you up, bro. Hold on.
Like how I want to know how big this is so y'all can
Whoa,
see.
whoa.
Yeah, we see it loud and clear.
Pause.
So y'all can see this all out here?
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge.
Oh, JT. Wow. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
Okay, if y'all can see this, pretty good, I need to blow it up some more.
Whoa.
Bro,
Yeah,
nothing I can say.
Crazy.
No, it's a good view, right?
All right, so here we go.
Okay,
Right
there
here.
you go. There you go. Somebody, Coach Bird, fix it for him. All right, go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Man, this nigga, he got a perm.
It's a good
right here.
El DeBar's.
You can see that that's her car right there.
Yeah.
Right.
The
and
dark-
watch as it drive off, you're gonna start to see that the driver's side is the door is going to close. And right now, you see police behind it.
It's flung open, like it seems like.
Yep.
It's flung
Now
open.
watch as it drives off, it's gonna close. Look, y'all see that's open right there.
Yeah.
Now watch, boom, she closed it, and then they're gonna take off running. They're gonna take off running to their squad cars right now.
1, 2, 3, 4 black
Now,
officers and only
check.
one.
That's what I was getting ready to say, y'all. All I want
So
to do.
can I ask you a question real quick? Has a shot been fired at this point yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
This makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why are they running backwards?
They run into their car, slow
parked
poke.
in the Walmart.
The car went forward. They're running back.
They gotta go to their squad car. She's driving. He's driving away.
Where
Yeah,
is
they gonna
the
run
cop
behind it
in
on
front
foot.
of the car? Where's the cop in front of the car that justifies murdering the baby?
The car had already pulled out the parking
So
spot.
hold on, man.
You don't see his head right
JT see it too. JT see it too. Go ahead, JT.
Yeah, because look, check it out.
Hey,
Look.
JT, you see it?
Bro, when she lunged towards them, she was bagging up. She was bagging up.
Wait,
And
wait,
then
just
she
wait.
was
y'all.
Well, if she backing up, it should be a bullet hole.
No,
in the back
watch
of the
this.
car, not the front of the car.
No,
You gotta
no,
look.
no.
Once she drives off, there's gonna be another person running. Like, oh man, y'all can't. Let me try to see if I can get y'all to see this part real good. But you're gonna be able to see like a head or something right there. Like while they're running away, you're gonna be able to see like a head of another officer right here that's gonna be running off this way right here. Let me see if I can get y'all to see that.
Okay.
But the DA said if she's trying to get away, that it
You
won't
right,
be no
man.
charge.
I can't.
They didn't shoot when she was trying to get away.
Nah, I
They
saw it.
shot
I saw it.
when she was going towards them, but she was bagging the car up.
The other person went to the left, and everybody else went to the right.
Yeah,
And
so the
keep
person
in
that ran to the
mind-
left.
Okay, right here. Wait, stop right there.
Now they in front of the car right there.
Okay, okay. Is there that's a cop, that shadow right in the front?
That ain't the front. That's the back of the vehicle.
No,
But it's another person in front. You can see it.
front.
Into the
Yeah, right there. That's where the head is. Right behind. Look where his shoulder is.
JT.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's crazy, man.
So that's a cop right there. You're saying?
Yes, in front of the car.
That's like the side.
So the car was in motion going backwards. That's why you would see the bullet holes on the side of the car also.
How fast y'all think it goes?
Wait though, because look, check this out. On the passenger side though, on the passenger side, throughout this whole entire video, there's no police officers on the passenger side of this car.
No.
So how the window get shot out?
Look, there's no passenger. There's no cops over here at all.
How the window get shot out?
If you
How
let
did
him
the window-
drive,
how
you'll
did the
see
window
the
get shot
other.
out, guys?
She did turn. They turned right. They turned the car right, so they could have
Let me
shot.
show y'all
Well,
this video of them putting it on the tow truck.
They turned left.
That was probably from the hospital.
They turned left. It looked like it was turning right.
They ain't make it to the hospital.
You know, she drove to the hospital. I
She
thought
drove to the hospital.
she drove to the hospital.
Even the
Drove
girl,
to the hospital.
even the mama of the dead baby said they drove to the hospital.
Yeah, I believe they drove to the hospital.
So this motherfucker got shot twice, once in the stomach, once in the back. She in ICU, and she drove herself to the hospital.
Yeah,
That's why they couldn't tackle them motherfuckers, man. They got there.
So these bitches are John Wick. So they John Wick. Damn, I don't understand. So these some John Wick motherfuckers.
Those cops got to go down.
Hey, Scam, I don't get it, Scam. Scam, go ahead. You got something you want to say? Then we'll get that Bayes Rage in here. Go ahead, Scam.
The first question, because I'm just got basic common sense questions. Then y'all can start slobbering and yelling and making up stuff. If you're two officers, multiple officers in front of Walmart and women are coming out, and you came to detain some woman, how in the hell she get to the car? And here's the deal. Maybe they had all the equipment and there's multiple of them running. But you're telling me this woman got to the car. Multiple, you knew who she was. You're there, one here, one there. Pulled out her keys, stuck them in the door, turned it, opened it, sat down, closed it, started up, and pulled off.
When you say it like that, it boy sound like it's impossible.
No, he didn't say nothing. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything because if you look, that's why I said they got all these goddamn police stops and all this shit on dash cam, and you would see they do that. That's how they treat these women.
You didn't answer.
They're not. No, I'm answering the question. They're not. They don't handle women like they would handle men.
But they'll shoot them. They shoot them later on.
But they'll shoot them. Okay, I got it.
Bro, y'all tripping, man. Y'all. I have no idea.
You're right, JT. They don't handle women like that.
What you're not understanding. I never said that they were right. What I'm telling you is that they're going to trump up a case on this, and because that car was moving. Because the car was moving, they're going to use that as a deadly weapon.
So that's how we handle angry black women. We let them get in the car, start the car, and then kill them later on.
In the court of law, they're going to use that.
You didn't answer my first question. Women, you just threw women out there.
Because this is how they
these people. How the hell they get in the car, jiggle the keys, open? It don't make sense.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you. They don't handle women the way that they handle men.
But they shoot them.
So they shoot them.
Well, okay, they should, but they did, and they don't. No matter how you look at it, you can go and see one after the next. Those dash cams, not the dash cams, but the body cams that they have. Them women be talking all kind of shit to these cops.
So
they be talking all kind of shit. And the number one thing, and again, we keep going past the number one thing. That this woman put her goddamn child, and I don't know why we keep doing that shit.
We're not passing that.
She put her, yes, she is. Because if she had her ass would have walked a different way and didn't get in that car, her and her child would have been living. Her child would have still been living. Period.
I can do you one better.
It don't make any fucking sense for her to go to a car that's not even her car.
15 women joined feminism after this conversation.
I can do you one better, JT. She knew her friend was going to shoplift. She shouldn't have went in the first place.
But she also understands that her friend could have got. Listen, we getting past the shoplifting part. We out in the dangerous part of it. Where she listen, what I'm saying, Arpain. If you had your child with you, the last thing that you would want to do is put your child in danger.
She shouldn't have went with her friend who planned the shoplift in the first place.
Okay, she did it. But I'm saying is this. Her child would still be alive. That child would still be alive had she would have walked a different way. She didn't. She got in a car. Okay, she got into a car that she has no key. She couldn't go nowhere, and her friend was being detained.
You know what? Thing. Maybe they thought that the cops would murder them for a pair of pampers.
She still, but hold on. She still had the right. I mean, she still could have got out the car. You know why? Because she had. Hold on, man. Let me finish what I was saying. That car, when you saw that car, the door was still open. She could have jumped her, and she could have jumped her ass out that fucking car. Still, she still stayed in that fucking car. Yes. The baby's dead because of a bullet wound. She could have jumped her ass out the car. She should have never been in that car with that girl.
I would have never got in the car.
I would have never put my baby in, and I'm telling y'all.
This is the car. This is the car, y'all.
All right, so that's
and it's a push button car because it's a new one of those new cars.
That bullet in the front is not the kill shot.
Shit.
Is that bullet in the front
Unfiltered? Where you getting this from?
It could be.
This is on NBC News.
Yeah, that was. I saw that.
I want to pull it up so I can zoom in on that too.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, but they said the kid was murdered from the side. They said the kid was murdered from the side.
But it could have went through that window. Could have went through that window.
She had in the window on the passenger side.
The bullet. Ain't no window there.
But what I'm saying is the window's out. If a bullet shot the window out, that angle could have hit the
passenger side.
Yes.
It could have been an exit. It could have been an exit from the bullet wound from the front.
Oh no! Lord Jesus! No, I'm talking about the busted.
That's a lot of bullets.
If the car was in motion, listen. If they were standing in front of where the passenger side is by that light, and she was driving, quote unquote, towards them, then the first bullet would have hit the front windshield, and the next one would have hit the passenger windshield, and that's how you get that.
See, that
made a
first
left.
bullet, that
That's fucked up.
how come that front bullet didn't kill the woman too? That's that bullet right there.
She had her baby up in front of her. Because she held up her baby.
This sounds like some Suge. This sounds like some Suge Knight Tupac shit.
But that don't mean necessarily that
You ain't lying.
Suge didn't get hit.
Once that bullet hits an object, the trajectory shifts a
well,
little bit.
that's true.
a lot.
It's gonna shift, you know.
Man, that looked like a BB gun shot right there that they did.
No, man, that was when they was 45s, man.
Heavy caliber, close range.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have got her ass in that fucking car.
No, shouldn't have, JT. I'd have been over there, pushed my cart over up under that shade tree looking like I don't even know you. I'd have been on the phone talking about they chasing JT in the car.
Wait. Hey, coach, most people would have done it. Most people, if they get a chance to get away, they getting the fuck on. They not running to no car.
You got it, Monterey. There you go.
They about to cut that. They about to hit that corner, nigga, and be gone. Them in this baby.
Let me see your link.
Jumping the goddamn car.
I'd have been on the bus stop with that baby like
her slow ass. Ain't nobody walking to no motherfucking car.
Yeah, hey JT, but I love you to death, brother. But you thinking about the women in the 70s? These bitches different today.
Dog, I'm talking about motherfuckers in the hood. They not drunk. Look, if she got a chance to get away, she going across. She hightailing it across that goddamn parking lot, dog. She gone. She not going to no car.
MRM, you want me to send you the link?
That shit is crazy.
I'm just looking at
they
the
found that
right
car
here.
in the
Right.
neighborhood. That car.
I'm keeping it real.
I think the cop was to the side of the car would look like. So I think he shot into it.
Hold on.
That's
Oh,
why-
man, I was glad you bring that back up.
You gotta remember the cars.
Still
moving,
never got
so
an
you're
answer to
gonna
my
move.
question. I got some bullshit.
What's your question again? Ask JT. JT, you got a question.
Multiple cops came to detain a woman.
5.
She walking out the front door. How in the hell she make it to the car?
5 cops let a woman get to the car.
And I don't want to hear she was a woman. No,
bro, look,
I ain't buying
what I'm
it.
telling you is this. What I do see a lot of is these motherfucking cops acting like pussies when it come down to these women.
Oh, they pussy.
But then they shot him.
When they come down to these
Which
women,
one is
they
it,
don't,
JT?
they do not put their hands on these women.
But
That's
they'll
why
put bullets in.
What
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is tripping, dog. Y'all niggas is tripping, bro.
Yo,
Y'all
man,
tripping.
you gotta hear what you
Y'all
sound like.
motherfuckers is tripping,
I'm
bro.
not gonna
Bro, in the hood, I don't give a.
BMU, can you share
I
the
don't
screen
care.
too?
Hey, BMU, can I
Nobody
ask you a
say.
question? BMU.
Yeah.
Trey Ferg is shoplifting or whatever he did. He looking at you funny. You call me, JT, Modern Renaissance, Debate Rage, and R Pain. And he's trying to get to the car. Is he gonna make it to the car?
No, he's not making it to the car.
If he got to walk through the front door to get through us, and we already say, "Hey, what's going on here?" Open your.
He's not making
The
it to
point
the
is
car,
not
bro.
the broad. This is my thing. The point is not the broad that they was letting go and all that crazy
I'll
ass
bring
shit.
it back up,
The
Mario.
point is the broad that had the baby.
Right.
Why do we keep going past that part? The
We're
baby's
not,
gonna
we're not
die.
there yet, though, JT. We're not
The
there
car would have never
yet.
got. JT, the car would have been locked and never even got started.
Stop the girl who
They
shot
came to detain her and they didn't.
I got it on here to where she can tell her
The
story.
baby felt like she didn't do nothing
The
wrong.
baby didn't
Why
start
not
the
go back?
car.
Why not go back to the car? If she felt like her friend bought it and like she said she did and bought it to the checkout,
I'm not even talking about that.
That woman stole them goddamn
I'm
baby.
not even talking about that. I'm talking about we came to stop this person from getting out the store, and we got some questions. How in the hell you gonna make it past 5 people?
Brother, I'm trying to figure that out too, Sam, because the girl said that they stopped her.
Okay, brother, let's
If they stopped it, the car started itself.
No,
No, we're not talking about. We say that the police stopped her friend. How the fuck did she get back to the car? Because the friend said that they stopped my friend. I turned around. I kept on walking to the car.
Who started the car? Okay, if they stopped her friend and she walked to the car, let me see, be standing outside the car because it's
Roll the
locked because
beautiful
her friend is
beat
detained
footage. This
and she got the damn keys.
Y'all niggas,
They don't have remotes to open doors now? They start making remotes to open doors now?
No, the baby opened the car.
Hold on.
Y'all
Guys,
niggas is tripping, bro.
This is what I'm hearing.
You must be on something or coming off.
Listen, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing this nigga to change his name. I'm hearing Scam Likely say 5 police officers are standing outside. 2 little ladies come out the door. What Beige is saying, right? Because it sounds like Beige talking out of a 7-Eleven cup right now. I don't know what's going on with his mic. Beige is saying, hey, listen, my thing is, if the friend said they stopped her and I kept walking, so that means the 5 police officers have stopped this woman and I kept walking. Shit, I was going by my business. I ain't worried about her. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They're asking the question. I don't want everybody to answer at one time. We just go around the room, one mic. And JT, you can go first. This is what Scam is asking and what Beige is asking. How did this woman get past 5 police officers to get in the car to take off?
Yeah, I already explained this.
I don't give a fuck because I care about the baby.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't care. I care about the fucking baby. The woman with the baby. Fuck the other bitch. The other bitch, had she ran in there and she did, and the whole outcome would have still came that she got shot, right? At least the baby wouldn't be in there. I don't give a fuck how she got past them because the whole thing is this. Me and my baby is not getting in that car with you, girl. You out your motherfucking mind. If the cops are telling you to stop and whatever, they following you or whatever the fuck they doing, they out here following you. Me and my child, we won't be following your ass. I don't give a fuck.
Can we keep
I don't
going around the room?
care. Because that's the whole thing is that mama put her child in fucking danger. And I'm going to keep saying this shit.
But you're right.
That mama put that child in fucking danger.
Okay, who's next?
Give a fuck about that other broad.
Backpedal aisle 6.
T-Max, go ahead.
Nah, I waive my rights to even comment.
Worth dignifying.
Okay, R-Pain.
Yeah, listen. If the fucking cops had a chance to get the lady who's allegedly shoplifting and she never got to the car, the baby would still be alive. If they would have stopped her from getting in the car, turning that shit on, and trying to drive off because they had a chance to do it, then the baby and everybody else would be alive. So they let her get, because of, like Coach Ferg says, that they don't stop women no more. Let's let them get in the car and use the car like a weapon so we can murder their black asses on the way out. That's what that shit sounds like. If they had the chick, then she should have never got to the fucking car. Never. And then that baby would still be alive. The stupid lady who had the baby illegitimately, and hopefully then we could wait for the kid to grow up to be 16 and do a team fucking takeover. Shit. That's what would have happened. So all I'm just trying to say, man, it's just a comedy of errors all the way around. We see the mother coming up there. God rest her soul. The generational curse right in front of all of us. We haven't seen the baby's fucking father because we don't.
Yeah, we have. His bitch ass wouldn't speak on the press conference.
Okay, so if he was around, then that's even worse.
I have the video if you want to see that.
So all I'm just trying to say is, it's just a microcosm of how fucked up we are at the grassroots level in the black community at all. She should have never went to the store because she knew her friend was getting ready to shoplift. That's what I'm saying.
Now, hold on, guys. We listen. We cannot be biased here, gentlemen. Shit. We have to say allegedly because we don't know nothing yet.
Okay, so allegedly.
We don't know she stole the diapers.
Okay, so
is it going around the room? Is it me now?
Okay, go ahead, moderator.
You asked a simple question. You said, how did this girl get away from the cops? Is that the question, right?
Yeah.
This is easy. I don't know yet. Next.
There you go, Coach Ferg. That's a great answer.
Yeah, easy that was.
See, no assumptions, no saying what you don't know. You saying what you know, and there's nothing. Go ahead, Coach Ferg.
Just give me a minute and 30 seconds. Like, first of all, for all you slow parents out there, don't plan with your slow friends that y'all gonna go to a store to steal. Take your slow kid over your mama's house, somebody else's house that ain't going to the store. And it's a simple, you get your game plan together. So if they catch you, girl, I don't know you. I'll meet you back at the house when they let you go. So if you're putting your child in a position of danger, then it's your fault. Because like R-Pain said, they could have tackled her ass in the parking lot, and then Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King people would still be complaining about how they tackled the lady. So we got to choose a side today. And again, when it comes down to putting your child in danger, you don't like the child. You don't like nobody. So why do that? So the police, again, once that vehicle starts moving, they rather take that chance on disabling that vehicle than to let them ride through the parking lot and run over one of y'all's bad foots. So yeah, so we just gotta be. These things should be learning tools for young people, man. Because don't think that you can just be reckless and people are not gonna apprehend you if you outside stealing, man. So it's just unfortunate that the baby's lost. Now her ass go probably meet our pain like dude, or I say a scam type of dude, and have another baby.
No doubt. No
He doing
doubt.
the same dumb shit. So
He got his wife beat. He already got his wife beat on.
Dusty.
Yeah, see, he gonna wife up and complain about
Black
it.
man, can I get the big screen?
Coach Furry went already. Let me see. Let's get MVRX. I'll let you go last. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
So like my thing is, and I'm on JT like to really, because like
whoa
at the end pause. But
Man, we gotta stop this shit.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Like I feel like the most important element of this whole situation right now is that baby and how we could have prevented this. I think if our communities was different, like this could have been like, why is it that we gotta go and steal? Like we used to have communities where you could go down the street and borrow a cup of sugar, or like why you couldn't borrow them Pampers? I guarantee you she's not the only one in the projects having babies right now. I guarantee you that. So like we gotta like when we talk about, we gotta stop having this mindset of where we gotta find solutions to emergencies when things get to this level. We gotta put some prevention into it, because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna tell you something about that. You said that why she didn't go borrow no diapers from somebody else down the street because she's not the only one in the hood with a baby. I guarantee you, I bet you $1,000 that the person that she's gonna ask for the diapers got their diapers from a booster as well.
By that, so either way, she still didn't need to go steal them diapers.
There you go. They got a plug. All hoods have a plug. And,
Listen, I grew up. Listen, I used to eat meat that fell off a truck too. That my old boy had.
Whoa! So now you go too far.
Bro, he used to eat the meat.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That old crackhead that robbed,
That's so funny, man.
Every week I get a nigga for this bullshit, bro. I gotta stop this shit. All right, now here we go. Beige Rage.
Oh, okay, man, look, he said allegedly every day. I look at it like this. She allegedly was stealing, but she said that her friend bought this stuff at self-checkout. She said she has a receipt for it. So my thing is, if we're walking out of the store and I know that we're legit and I ain't done nothing wrong, and my friend gets pulled over,
Walmart.
I'm pausing it. As we were leaving out the Walmart.
yeah, it was two of them. They was leaving together.
Let them finish.
Thank you. Okay. And she turned around and said, oh, the cops pulled my friend. And I kept on walking. She figuring, hey, my friend got a receipt. We're legit. I'm going to keep on going by myself. Move on to this car.
Did I teach her critically think and logically think?
And we going to go.
Oh, that's somebody is.
There's a video. Somebody playing.
My bad. I muted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So we leaving going to this car. I'm going to check and going to my car, chilling. My friend is going to come on because she got the receipt. Next thing I know, I'm in the car. She jump in the car. They take off. I see the cop. I'm like, hold them up. I got babies in this car. Don't shoot. We got babies in this car. Because only reason why I believe she was like that is because you look at the history of that Walmart and that police station. That Walmart, they already tased a black lady just before that for parking the handicap because she pushed her mama into the store over there and tased her, and she was handicapped. Then before that, that same Walmart just shot a black kid 2 years before that, and the cops there. So so they got a kind of history of treating black people wrong at that Walmart and the cops there. So this is kind of a history. So with that saying, she's saying that she has this receipt. Bill Crump saying that the cop stepped to the side to hit the kid in the left rib, the baby that which now you're showing them pictures, which show the pictures of that, and then you show the pictures of the cop sitting up there onto the left of the car, which I think he was in the front. I think he was on the left side of the driver, and he shot, and that's why them two holes are right there in the passenger side, which leads to the kid getting shot on the left side of his rib and getting pierced there. And you could Google all this and fact check me and turn around. So that's what I believe that happened. I think that cop just got trigger happy. I'll turn over to the panel.
All right. Last but not least, Scam, what are your thoughts, man?
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So in my investigation, I asked some simple questions, just like Bill Duke in minutes. I'm gonna ask you some simple questions and I want some simple answers. You said that there was one lady and 5 cops showed up and tried to detain the lady. 5. This woman wasn't Lamar Jackson and hit that B spin move like on Cincinnati. The answer is no. On 5, no. They knew who they were looking for. It wasn't, which way did it go? Where did she go? No. 5. And she was coming out the door. How in the hell did she get to the car? But no, we just gonna throw that out the window. It don't matter that they were called to do something and somehow she got to the car, jiggled the keys. And you probably heard if she stole a Pampers, wouldn't she? If fast as she'd have been running and jumping and flipping, you'd heard all Pampers crumbling and crackling, right? So if she got them, if she run a 4-3 to the car, Pampers spilling all over in the parking lot. Maybe when they shot, she'd have had some cushioning from all them Pampers. But no, we weren't doing anything. We just found out that the woman was black and it was a baby, so it was her fault. Give her 50 years. 5 officers stopped this woman. We believe that she was shoplifting. But no, she's a woman. We got to play it safe. Oh, woman, we got to pander. Then when she gets to the car, fire in the hole. What in hell are we talking about? Now I'll say one other thing. If there was some shoplifting, you get locked up for shoplifting. If you reckless and driving crazy and all that, you don't do that. But eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, punishment fit the crime. Every time something happens, somebody ain't got to get popped. And that's some kind of justice. This was wrong. But the same thing, if we threw Carmelo or there'd been some black man, here comes all the pandering, all the way to the Facebook page from 4 years ago with a dad, all that extra stuff. Beige talking about what type of leather seats and the seat belts in the car. Dude, when people are in panic, I don't know why they put guns out there anyway. She's holding the baby saying, hey man, I got my baby. And now you're blaming her for having the baby or what?
I'm blaming her for putting that baby in goddamn harm's way. The fuck is you talking about?
It wasn't supposed to be harm's way. Why didn't they detain the person who did the damn shoplifting?
So
we got pistols out here.
Let me explain this again. Let me explain this again.
Detain the person or let them go. No, here's another thing. Last thing, JT. Last thing. With petty crimes, you can ask any officer this. Petty stuff, they let the people go. That is a fact.
Fact. First time, man.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, too. All right.
This is bullshit.
I see why this is why they're going feminist.
This is why I say this is bullshit. Because we keep going past what is actually in. The thing is that we do know is that the cops,
those 5 officers why the baby got
I'll let you
killed.
talk. I'll let you talk, Scam. I'll let you talk. That lady was having an altercation with police officers, period. Stop. She didn't stop. She was saying, fuck y'all. That's a lawful order. Stop. Don't go nowhere regardless of how that shit got there. I'm talking about the mama again. You don't put your child in harm's fucking way. I don't give a damn if she got away from them goddamn cops. Because the lady that didn't have nothing to do with that shit should have went an opposite way. I don't know why we keep going past the whole thing of the child. That's what we talking about. That child got killed by them stupid ass cops doing dumb ass shit. But the mama could have prevented that by saying, I'm going to walk and hot foot my ass to the bus station or call an Uber, but I'm not getting into the car with this girl because she's having an altercation with the cops. She was having an altercation with them. They told her to stop. She didn't want to stop. She walked towards the fucking car.
So let's
The
skip.
last
We
thing
got
that I would do as
to
a mama,
remember.
listen, as a father, let me ask you.
Skip the cops
would
and
you
blame the
have-
mama. I got it.
Would you have walked your kid to that car? Knowing that that lady was having you right there, would you have walked your kid to that car, Scam?
Knowing and willing. No, you want the truth? I give you an answer. If a woman can hit a spin move and do karate backflips and jump in a car and get away from 5 cops, I'm gonna do what she asked me to do.
Good.
On our white boys.
I don't want you to get past this because I want everybody to think about this.
I didn't want her to get past them
And
5 officers.
I'm gonna ask you again. Would you have walked your kid to that car, knowing what you're seeing right now with your friend?
Yes.
With those cops, you would have done it.
If she
Would
can
you
hit
have
on
done
Lamar
it?
Jackson,
Okay,
get away
nope.
from
I don't want to hear
5
nothing else from you.
then yes.
Would you have done it on T Max?
If she can get away from 5
Not at all,
Would you
sir.
have done it T Max?
No, not at all. You already know how we do
Arpain,
it.
would you have walked your kid to that car?
You know, listen, I don't like your premise of this question. We're talking about a hood rat chick girl. So you're giving her some kind of average. Wait a minute,
goddamn question.
Let me I'm
It was a yes or no.
No. Listen, we ain't on trial. You know, we're not on trial. You asked me. You're
Does it
giving
make a
this-
difference if she lived in Beverly Hills?
Wait a minute,
Does it make a difference?
Let me answer the question. You're giving this chick like she's some kind of fucking, brain surgeon. She's a street fucking girl.
I asked you, would you? Arpain, would you?
But no,
Would you?
I wouldn't, but I wouldn't be in that situation.
Okay, that's
all
all I wanted to hear. You
I wouldn't.
wouldn't. Would you, modern Renaissance man? Would you have to
Easy,
walk your
no.
kid there?
No.
What about you, MVRX?
Of course not, man. Nah.
Okay, Antoine, would you have done it?
My job is to keep my child out of harm's way.
Okay, now watch this, y'all. Beige Rage, would you have done it?
If I did nothing wrong, I ain't done nothing wrong.
So we got two idiots.
I'm
That would put
I
their
didn't do
kids
nothing wrong.
in, we got two idiots that would put their kids in harm's fucking way.
Hey,
If I
somebody
didn't
told
do
the Marvel
nothing
character.
wrong, I don't have to worry about it.
The
That's
kid
what
is the
you
one that's
understand.
dead. The kid
You
is the one
can't
that's dead.
comprehend that somebody did nothing wrong.
The kid is
They
the
don't
one
have
that's
to
dead.
worry about it.
Yo,
Hey,
there's
sounds to me like
That's
scared
what
of
you
Spider-Man.
do.
I
You
really
just
got
want to
case.
get somebody wrong. You just
There's
want to
his
get that
case.
woman
we
wrong.
got look. I know. I get what's going on, but we got to understand this too. Though she didn't know that her. Honestly, she did not know that her friend was going to run to the car. Though.
No, she
We
did.
we got to remember that.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I don't know
If you're
about that.
having an
I got the
altercation-
video right now pulled up with her saying everything how it started.
Hey,
from
Modern Renaissance. I don't know about that because if police are approaching my friend,
you want?
I'm not gonna be slipping and sliding on off to the other side. I'm like,
nah,
hey,
that's-
You didn't do nothing
Hey,
wrong.
Bro, I
Get
don't
the
know how
video.
you be
After
thinking,
walk.
man.
I got the video of her telling the story right here, y'all.
So let me say this real quick.
but I don't know.
Hey, I
Oh,
got
let me say this real quick, y'all.
Commercial
So
period.
my thing is,
That's
so
an assumption.
okay, MRM. So Modern Renaissance man says that she did not know the friend was going to come back to that car. She probably thought, "Damn, my friend finna get arrested." Allegedly, right? My friend finna get arrested, or the police got my friend. She, who thought? I don't know if she thought this, right?
Bye.
I don't know if she thought, you know what, my friend finna take off to this car and jump in this car and do some stupid ass shit.
Right. She gonna dodge 25 police officers, get in this car, and we're gonna get out of here.
Hey, black man, If she didn't know that she was going to the car, then why did she walk to the car?
Am I
sharing
the
video?
Am I sharing the video? She didn't know the friend was going to try to evade the police. I don't think she knew her friend was going to be like.
No. She should have stayed.
I can play it.
Let me play you. She should have stayed there. She should have stayed there.
I
agree with that.
Right, but listen, I know I get like I totally get what
I don't JT, I'm gonna tell y'all this and don't laugh at me.
I agree with that,
Don't
JT.
laugh at
Some
me.
don't.
Don't laugh at me. My thing is
Don't go
this.
that up.
If the police say stop and he called my and I ain't no bitch ass nigga, but if he called somebody, say for instance somebody I didn't like, he called them and we together, I just had to ride to stole this nigga, and the police called him. What the fuck I look like going back and say, officer, do you need me to? Listen.
hey, BMU. Hey, please. Hey, share this video. Hey, share the screen.
Officer, do you need me to?
Hey, share the screen. Share the screen. Watch what she says.
That's some good blackmail stuff.
tell
Hold
you.
on, so you talk with you too?
Share the screen. Watch what she says.
Hold on. Wait a second.
I'm telling you.
I don't see you. I don't see you. Oh, there it is. I got it. Hold on.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Now, excuse me commentating. So I'm just letting y'all. I just want y'all to hear her.
No, you good. You good.
They tried to stop her, but as we was leaving out the Walmart.
I'm pausing it. As we were leaving out the Walmart. This is important. This is why you need to listen. And even though you might get pissed off that I'm pausing, so what? Play it yourself. Go watch it yourself. My mentees that I teach to critically think and logically think. As we were leaving out of Walmart.
They tried to stop her.
They tried to stop her. Not us. Her. Why not her? No, they tried to stop her, not both of them.
But I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me.
Just don't make
She did what? She kept walking because she knew it had nothing to do with her. She's going on about her married business. Who are the cops focused on, ladies and gentlemen? Who do they have their sole attention on, ladies and gentlemen? The friend that they stopped for what? I don't know, stealing.
By the time me and my baby got in the car,
just don't make sense.
Her baby got in the car.
She came, and then when we was backing up, they was running out the come. I raised my baby up because they withdrew their gun. She had no tent. I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. By the time I set my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh. And we left and went to Senatobia hospital where he was pronounced dead.
That's it.
Hey, Modern Renaissance, I had a couple questions for you. If you were in the store with somebody, you trust them enough that you're riding in the car with them, and you go into Walmart and the police come and they start stopping and asking questions, what are you gonna do?
Me personally,
I'm
gonna stand up to the side and be nosy. I'm gonna stand up to the side. Like if it's my guy, if they stop my guy, I'm gonna stand off to the side. I'm gonna stand like to a distance because I don't know if they might try something on him. They could be lying. They can be making something up. I might actually just turn my phone on and just record the conversation. But I'm gonna stand off to the side. I'm not gonna go nowhere else though.
But you're not gonna just say it don't devolve me, so I'm gonna just take off to the car. You're not gonna do that, are you?
Me personally, no.
Mm-hmm. If you walk to the car, wouldn't you assume that the person is about to come and start the car up and leave?
Well, that can be an assumption, but at the same time, because I know how people do, because I grew up in Chicago, she could have had the keys herself and started the car up because this is something that they normally do.
Okay. No, I'm just saying maybe there was some shoplifting going on. If something just don't look right. That's just my observation.
Well, see, and then Walmart, I don't know if you were here earlier, Walmart has the facial recognition things of people that constantly steal from them. So when they showed up and it pinged and they're like, hey, these girls come here and do this all the time. And they called the police. I have a nephew that work at Walmart. The only reason why I'm saying this, I have a nephew who is a general manager for Walmart, and he told me how all that works. Like if they come to the checkout lane, that thing will sit there and let them know. It would do a facial recognition. It'll send like an alert to the wherever this area is that they sit in the back, and it lets them know that these particular people have been pinged. And they, like I said, they alerted for them to alert the police. It makes me assume that they are familiar with them, and this is not their first time doing it, because I doubt they're going to do that for a first time theft.
I mean, but you guys are all illogical now, though, man. If she did she have the fucking Pampers out the store or not? Did she have a receipt? Wait a minute. Let me finish.
We're just going off the assumption.
Let me finish. If the cops stopped her, right? Did she have some merchandise or not? Did she have a receipt or not? If she had some merchandise and no receipt, how the fuck did she get to the car? If she had merchandise and a receipt, then she's innocent. Right? So all I'm just trying to say is it doesn't make any sense. And, you know, here's my nefarious thing. I'm gonna just shut up. I mean, these fucking guys, let them get in the car because, you know, Coach Ferg said they don't like stopping women and shit. We'd rather them try to get away so we could just fucking blast the car with bullets. That shit sounds crazy too. There's no way in this situation that their gun should have ever been drawn, period. It's as simple as that. And if I was a police chief, all of these fucking guys would be fired right now, and I'd be putting them in front of a goddamn tribunal to go put them in jail. Right? You know, I don't care how stupid the girls are. She's pregnant at 10 years old. She's dumb. You know, so I don't know how old. I mean, they're just a typical fucking kid from passing down generational curses. So we can't sit down here and we can't sit down here and put them like there's some kind of college brain trust. These girls went to the store. One of them went to steal. The other one took her baby on a stealing spree. Even if she didn't steal herself, all the marbles ain't there. So we can't act like they're gonna all of a sudden act responsible after this shit is over. You know, I'm usually I'm a man here. I'm usually the guy who said, you know what, we let black people get away with a lot of fuck shit. There's just no way that a gun should have been firing bullets into a goddamn car with two women in there and a baby. I don't care what anybody says. That's just crazy.
I look at it like this: if they was going to charge them for theft, if they stole something, then you're going to charge it because it's going to make you look good and justify why you shot into that car. You're going to put that on and look, we got these diapers. This is in the car. They stole this. This is what it is. Now, this is why we shot. They were taking off on us and trying to hit us and get away with these diapers. That would justify.
No, bro.
Oh, no, man! Look, y'all. Why? This is what I don't understand, though. Why do people keep on? Why do we keep on talking about diapers? That's what I don't get. We get that. No. The girl got shot is because she drove allegedly towards the police officer with a missile on four wheels.
She got shot because they said she was stealing.
No.
That's why the cops was there.
There's no way your logic is telling me that they got shot.
Then why was the cops there?
Because she was stealing.
You don't see people for stealing.
So real quick, guys, we're gonna take a
how is that hard to understand that?
Commercial break.
Hard to understand that.
Hold on a second, babes. We gotta take a commercial break. Here we go.
So either way, she still didn't need to go steal them diapers.
There you go.
They got a plug. All hoods have a plug.
Listen, I grew up. Listen, I used to eat meat that fell off a truck too. That
whoa! Now you go too far.
Bro, he used to eat the meat.
You niggas know exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That old crackhead that robbed. You know.
That's so funny, man.
Every week I get a nigga for this bullshit, bro. I gotta stop this shit. All right, now.
I see how this go. All right.
Yeah. What the hell?
Got to be more careful.
Got to be more careful. God damn.
You know.
Hey, somebody in the chat said meat off a truck is crazy.
That's a crime itself.
Hey, salute to all the truckers that bring all of. God damn it! Fuck. Whatever.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
You can't save it now, man.
Guarantee you ain't gonna be able to live through this. Just let it burn.
That's another one.
I hate all y'all. I hate all y'all.
Why are you gay?
Clock it.
I ain't in it. I know.
Clock it. Clock it.
We do have to get more information on this thing. I think some of us have already made our mind up.
Because when that video come out, bro, I don't give a fuck if it's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna stop work for 4 hours, and we're gonna have a show. Because when that video come out, bro, I hope none of us are wrong.
Yeah.
They got, you know what, man? For me,
Y'all
to
are
be
wrong without
honest,
even a video.
I want to see
How is
a
the
cop
video?
in front of the car with no other alternative than to murder a couple of little black kids.
I knew our had a little nigga in him.
It's just no way. I mean, it's like these guys. You know, if you say I'm gonna give you a lawful order, I'm gonna stand in front of your speeding bullet, and if you don't turn, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm not. I have a lot of problems thinking that these cops were in any harm's way. They just wanted to kill a nigga. That's what they wanted to do.
So she wanted to kill them. Wait, so I can turn around and say, no, that girl just wanted to get in the car. She tired of she tired of everything now. So she just want to kill some cops. So she just got in the car and wanted to kill some cops.
Those cops weren't even in harm's way. They had the whole parking lot to get away.
She drove towards them because she wanted to kill them.
They shot the car because
she drove towards them because she had killing cops on her mind that day.
No, she
the cops get out the way and she turned towards the cops to try to kill them. She wanted to kill them cops.
See, he's doing the same thing. He's just illustrating the point.
Yeah, and he's wrong. His point is not. There's no equivalency in what he's trying to do.
No. What it is that she knew that she was stealing already, so she knew the cops was going to get called because she said, "You know what? I got something for them today. I'm going to get in my car and when they stand in front of it, I'm running those kids over." That's what she had in her mind that day.
I have a question. So hypothetically speaking, before we get out of here, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Hypothetically speaking. If the video gets released, let's say next Thursday, all right, and the video shows the police come to the microphone, the chief comes and says, I would like to apologize to the family for the loss of life. I would also like to apologize for making the mistake to think that it was shoplifting. She did have a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
What do we say?
I'm still stand on mine. I'm still stand down on my stance.
They're still gonna find a way to blame him.
You know what my stance is. I don't give a fuck if she got a receipt or not. I don't give a fuck if she got a fucking receipt or not. That girl should have never put her baby in harm's way. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
If they show that she has a receipt, I'm going to say then that was a dumb thing for that girl to take off running from the cops, to jump in that car, and still make it for not complying. Because if I ain't got nothing. Hey, what you what? Why y'all bothering me? You know what? Forget this. Look, there it is right there. See that? Diapers officer. Boom.
Hey, MRL, you already know they can't wait to do that shit.
She ran.
We have a hold on. Let me say this. We have a green.
Didn't comply.
I have a. He used to be a part of this network. He's married. He's a newlywed, so he's severely whipped right now.
Oh yeah.
But we have a Green Beret who used to do a show on this network. Mandrell. And Mandrell says, yeah. And shout out to Mandrell and his wife. Mandrell says, you don't know how many times. And JT, you remember this show? And he was serious. You know, Mandrell play a lot. He was for real. Mandrell said, y'all don't know how many times I done got stopped by a police officer. And that police officer talking stupid to me, and he don't know I can just kill him right now with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Mandrell said, it takes everything in me not to kill this motherfucker. He said, this man just talking stupid to me. He has no idea how I can take his gun from him, break him down. He said he has no clue. And Mandrell say they need to understand who they fucking with. And Mandrell said if he catch me on the wrong day and I'm having a PTSD day, he may fucking lose his life. Yeah. And so this is a Green Beret who was trained to kill motherfuckers, saying, hey, police, leave me the fuck alone you know what I'm saying? Imagine running into that nigga on the wrong day. Imagine if it was Mandrell coming out to the fucking Walmart and 5 police officers coming out. He having
Mandrell better be in harm's reach of the weapon.
Hold on. We do understand that it's totally different with women than it is with men. Well, totally fucking different. Now, do you remember this was during the time of COVID, probably post-COVID, and we did it on this. We did a show on here too. Remember the woman that got shot coming out of the Dollar General or Dollar Tree after she was shoplifting, and the cops was telling her to stop, and she kept walking, and she went and got into her car, and she took off on the car, and they shot the fucking car.
Yes,
that's how that happened. Scam. The same thing happened to her. I ain't got to do nothing, and she was actually guilty.
She actually did that. When we did, it was a big old thing. This was during the COVID shit. She said, fuck what y'all talking about. She walked right past them. Leave me alone. And they was trying to grab her and all that. She got in the car, turned the car on, took off, and they shot her ass. The same fucking thing.
Your point is very clear. 5 educated, degree-having police officers that can't detain a woman, that ain't important. Let's worry about the black woman and her baby.
No, let's worry about the kid. Let's worry about the kid. No. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck about what happened to that woman. I ain't gonna even lie to you. What I care about is that mama, and that mama put her baby.
We didn't worry, not even the one who killed her.
Fucking, and she didn't even have to do it. No, I'm telling you.
So George Floyd,
because the baby's dead. The baby's fucking dead.
Because he was a black man. We got to mark for that.
Listen,
I asked, find a black woman to blame on that too.
I asked all the men on the panel, what would they do if would they have put their kid into that type of harm? The majority of us said no, with the exception of 2. Yeah, which means that she got the wherewithal to know exactly where not to put her fucking kid. If it was just her, then it'd be a different story with me.
5 officers can't detain.
If it was just her, then it'd be a different story. But that 1-year-old baby was put in, and that baby didn't have nothing but her mama. I mean, his mama to protect him, and the mama couldn't even do that job. She had one fucking job: protect your fucking child.
Women, you are now protectors and providers. That is your job now. Because obviously 5 black male police officers.
Let me ask a question.
So you sound crazy.
So you're saying she shouldn't have got? So we were saying. Let me say this before we get out of here. You're saying that she shouldn't have got in the car. Okay, so that's one.
Who, me?
Okay, no, not you. And then we're saying, okay, she's in the car, but I'm thinking to myself, if the police officers are this trigger happy, this is what people are. This is not me. I'm just speaking on behalf of the country. If the people are saying that the baby should have been in the back seat of the car in a car seat. What happens if the police see both of those women trying to escape and she reaches in the back seat to protect the baby?
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm trying to say.
Black man, this ain't shooter because he's black.
Let me answer it.
Let me answer it.
Just say shooter because she's a black woman. Just say it straight up.
She shouldn't have left.
They would have shot her anyway.
Listen, she shouldn't have left and went to that car. She had 2 options she could have did. She could have left because they wasn't looking for her and took her ass and made a beeline across that goddamn parking lot, not going to the fucking car. Her friend was being detained.
Hey, listen,
she was
being detained. How the fuck did her friend get away?
Hold on. This is another point that I gotta make. She said, I just walked away because that ain't had nothing to do with me. Bitch, it did. That's your fucking ride home. That's a lie. She's a liar, and that motherfucker needs to be held with neglect to her child, dog. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
And guess what?
And those cops needs to be motherfucking prosecuted. And those cops. And her friend.
Guess what happened to Walmart? Walmart closed that store permanently.
Yep. They boarded, and they need to do more. And the community needs to do more. They need to prosecute the cops, and they need to prosecute the mama, and they need to prosecute her friend.
Walmart closed that store.
All those motherfuckers need to be prosecuted.
Prosecute the cops.
All of them. All of them.
See, that's a whole nother. I don't know how important that Walmart was to the community.
It was the only thing now.
So listen, I just think that the way we, I just think we have the wrong kind of people that we listen to in general, right? I just, the aldermen, the fucking representatives, they just keep fucking over the black community, man. How come we have so much dysfunction or after 60 fucking years of following these pricks? I'm just telling you, it's never going to get any better. Somebody put a little chat saying this shit's going to go on for another 50 fucking years because we're just so goddamn crazy in the way we deal with people. I'm just saying. I mean, we got food deserts, we got pharmacy deserts, we got all of this kind of shit.
They still drinking water out the faucet.
We don't protect the stores that we need to protect. Really? And so this whole thing, and we keep passing over this. We're worrying about the baby. I'm gonna just end this shit. Hey, let me just say this: if they had this fucking woman detained, how the fuck did she get to the car? That's all I want to know. Nobody's answering that question. How did she get to the car?
David Copperfield.
And it's crazy. How did she get to the car?
Running.
Oh, she outran
She was
because they all eating
It
some
wasn't
fucking
running.
donuts.
Those motherfuckers did not detain her the right proper way. So that's what I'm saying.
How them
Arcane,
fucking five
I
cops
agree
got
with.
to detain somebody the right way?
No, I agree with
that's
you.
crazy.
I agree with you. They should have just threw
JT,
her
I
ass
got a
on the
question
fucking
for you.
ground, and they should have put them cuffs on her ass then.
JT, I had a question for you. Because you're talking about baby in harm's way.
Hit her with the baton.
No, JT, here, JT. I had a question for
fucking
you.
nut.
With a honey bun.
Hey,
Hit her
JT.
with a honey bun.
JT, if you just watch 5 police officers not detain one woman, would you assume they're gonna pull out pistols and light her up in the parking lot?
Yes.
This is what we're doing.
I already seen it. I just told you. If you look at the
So
motherfucker,
the cops are bipolar.
This
So when
shit
they're
is-
walking out, it's hey baby,
this
it's
shit is
okay.
documented. For
You're
one,
good. Then all of a sudden they
for
turn
one,
bipolar,
for
take their
one,
meds.
for one. So hold on. For one, somebody already said that doggone Walmart has a history of doing this justice, right?
Yes.
Then why didn't they
Hey.
do it up front? How you
Hey,
gonna
listen.
let somebody get to the car then do the disjustice?
Hey,
No,
it
hey, wait,
is
hold
what
on,
it
fellas.
is.
So it's
That ain't what it
premeditated
is.
murder. So it's
Now.
premeditated murder then.
Yes. And I just said that, but the slow mama need to be
And still
motherfucking
don't
prosecuted.
find the woman and blame it on her.
It could be
Listen, bro, when you
premeditated.
Man, I can be wrong, but I think it's gonna be ruled an accidental death in the end.
right.
Okay, but I'm saying it could be premeditated because he can say, just let that bitch go. As soon as you get in that car, I'm gonna pop her ass.
Yes,
Y'all do
Well,
understand
listen, what
that.
happens? What happens?
Y'all do
Listen, when you
understand
get in
that.
that car,
Y'all
when
do
you get in
understand that
that
we
car,
got.
it's a different.
Damn.
It's a different set of rules that's at
Shout out to
play
Lay JT.
because despite what
not
everybody
true.
want to say, that there are different. They can do different things with a car than they can when you out walking. And so, like,
Yeah.
even
No,
the girl
bro. No.
even the girl who's walking away, you can say no all you want to. I'm spitting straight facts. If she would
That
have
car was a
walked,
deadly weapon.
if she would have,
Yes.
if she would have walked away, it'd have been different. Because when she got in the car, now it becomes a traffic stop. And they can
No,
do
it's a hit and
different
run.
things when it becomes a traffic stop. Nah, if they would have just walked away, they probably could have got away. If she doing all these cuttings and
Right.
Let me ask you a
She
question.
just kept walking.
If it's so important,
Yeah.
no, hear me out.
It
If it's
became
so
a hit and
important
run.
to
She
stop her,
backed back and hit cars, and that
Right.
became that means she was trying to
that
flee.
becomes a
just
whole
leaving the
different
scene-
situation.
Leaving the scene of an accident,
Not
police.
throwing
So
anything in
It's
there.
a whole different law.
So now
If
offender
the police
benders
are
are
in front of, if the police are in front of the
So you
car
gotta-
and
you
they
gotta
got their
death
guns
penalty
drawn,
for
saying
offender
stop,
benders?
stop, stop, and you go driving towards them, according to what the police are able to do, they can't shoot you.
The police
Which they
are
did.
liars. The
And
police
which they
are lying.
did. And
We
unfortunately,
can,
the
we,
baby
can say,
got
we can
killed
say all
too.
day long, like, man, that's messed up. That's messed up. But the thing is, according to the law, look, I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all.
So
Look,
5
I'm
on
not trying
1,
to say it's
you
brag, but
can't
look,
get her
this is
to
what
stop
I
with
sit
nothing,
literally,
and now
what
you
we
got
talking
to
about
pull
right now,
guns on the car.
I literally sit on a board in my city right now. I can read it. I, Ty Smith, have been appointed to the Office of Public Safety and Commission Relations Board for the city, blah, 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 blah. Do solemnly swear that I will help the Constitution, blah, blah, blah. I sit on a board where we review things like this to see if we're going to find police at fault when people bring complaints to us to view. So I'm telling you, I know how this is going to go, man. I know it don't seem right on a moral level, on a social level, but according to the police law, if they are standing in front of a car like they allegedly saying they did, and if she driving towards them, they can shoot. And unfortunately, the baby got hit, so it might end up being ruled an accidental death, in which they might compensate her for that. But her friend probably going to end up doing some time because of the hit and the run and the stealing. While the girl, they're going to say, well, you know what, you lost your child, even though we could have, not done that.
prosecuted her, but we're
going to compensate you for the lost child. And they're also going to be right back on duty again.
Y'all still can't answer our basic question.
What's the basic question?
They showed the video and the lady's driving away from the police officers. She can't be charged. You know that, right?
No, but she wasn't. She wasn't driving away. She
No,
was
but
driving
we
towards
haven't
them because she was
seen
back.
it. Oh no. I'm saying when the video comes out and the video come out and we see that video and that video shows them officers.
I can guarantee it ain't gonna. I can guarantee it ain't gonna show it
I got some
because she
money on
was. What we saw BMU was after she backed up. She was parked next to some other cars. She hit other cars, bro.
Right.
You're not gonna see her driving away from the cars.
So we killing people for fender benders? We killing people for fender benders?
Fleeing the scene of an accident accident is
This
a
is why they
crime, and
feel
that gives them
hold on,
probable
real quick.
cause.
This is exactly why they feel able to
I
do
want
this
to
dumb
acknowledge
stuff and
somebody
stuff
real
like
quick.
that.
I
Y'all
want
are
to
killing me with these
acknowledge
fake ass
somebody real
laws.
quick.
They didn't do nothing wrong for a pamper.
guys.
It's just a
Hold on,
fender
guys. Hold on,
bender.
guys.
She was
One
just
mic.
getting out of the way.
I want to acknowledge somebody real quick.
That's why they feel enabled to do
want,
this.
I want y'all to. I want to acknowledge my stepson. He's in the chat. He said we sound like a bunch of monkeys at the zoo.
He's telling the truth.
He mad because I fucked his mama, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
called us
Right.
monkeys at the zoo. So I just wanted to preface that real quick. Richard, I'm sorry.
Yo!
It was your mother's fault. It wasn't my fault. She stood in front of the car and I ran right into it. So it's not my problem. I apologize. So I just wanted to shout out Richard tonight. Richard 281. We're sorry for being monkeys at the zoo, but your mama, she liked that silverback in her day.
She did.
We appreciate it. And me and JT ran the train on her last week.
And I kicked her ass and pushed her down the steps.
Our pain on dick this week. Our pain said, hold that ass still while I put it
this
in
ain't
there.
Richard, this is not the panel that you want to come over here and start some shit. We
Don't put my name in that shit. Don't put my name in that.
Our pain, hold that ass still while I put it.
Come on, God damn it.
Hold it, God damn it.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you crazy?
Yeah. But man, I appreciate y'all for coming tonight, man. T-Max, thank you, man, for being the co-host with me tonight, my brother. As we continue to cook, man, I love these conversations, man, because ain't no hate after these conversations, man. We cook.
All love.
And they're all love, man. All love, man. Our Pain, man, thank you for being here tonight. Modern Renaissance, man.
Yeah.
If you have not subscribed to his channel, please go do so. Our Pain, if you have not subscribed to his channel, please go do so. JT, What We Know Podcast, subscribe to him. T-Max Network, subscribe to him as well. All right. And the 4 guys at the bottom, there's a lot of niggas on here that ain't got no hair. This is ridiculous. These bald niggas taking over, bro.
Hey, if you could put my thumbnail out a little earlier, man, so I can publicize that shit.
Okay, I got you, brother. I'll have it out for you, man.
On there at 7, you guys should show up, man. I got a smoking thing.
Friday night, if I'm not in Houston, because my daughter got a big tournament this weekend.
Oh, that's fine.
So I may do the show like I did last year from the hotel when we was cooking them gay dudes last year for talking shit.
Just let me know. Let me know, man.
But no, the show Friday is going to be Our Children Are Dumb.
Okay,
Coach Ferg, I hope you're ready for that. Because I know that you talk about how kids be slow all the time, so we're gonna talk about how kids are dumb. We're gonna have these videos of these kids trying to read and they can't, and it's real bad.
I saw that video. My sister-in-law showed it to me, and I'm listening to the reactions. I'm sitting there like, I wanted to reach through that phone and slap the shit out of him. Like,
I
don't
blame the kid. Remember, I did a show on it last year.
Yeah, you can no longer. I'm gonna say this when we get out of here. You can no longer say, "I believe the children are the future."
Honestly, I've told some people,
it's over.
I've told some people that stop giving these kids too much credit.
What the parents can't read either.
Yeah,
well, there you go then.
That's some 90s babies though. That's some 90s babies.
There you go.
Them 90s,
not the
80s, not the 80s.
You 80s babies.
Hey, pause on those 80s
you
babies.
80s babies children.
No, okay.
Y'all got high school look, middle school look.
I ain't got none. Hey, I ain't got none.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it was the boomers.
Teach your baby how to read the first
It was
thing.
the boomers who made the deal with the cocaine people, and it was the Gen Xers who sold it. That's
See
what
the
happened.
victim blamers.
Gen
See
X
the
sold
victim
it though. Are paying them, and our paying used to run a drug. He was a drug kingpin back in the day.
That's why so many millennials are remedial.
Hey JT, our paying talking about, I'm looking for my 2 kilos of dope. Nah, no, it is. Y'all stealing the motherfuckers.
Y'all stealing the motherfuckers.
I'm not going to even entertain. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not entertaining these kind of
Put drug tests on 90% of the 80s babies.
Right? You're a millennial.
No,
they call it,
man.
hey,
BMU. I'm 47.
Our used to call it blow.
47, so you'll be a what?
He's a millennial.
Yeah, he's a millennial for sure.
He's at the end of Gen X.
Millennials 81 to 86.
Oh, 47?
He's the baby Gen X.
He's a Gen X.
He right there. What's that, 78? What's that, 78?
Listen.
He's on the end of the Gen X.
Coach Ferb, I'm the last of the Mohicans with the Gen X's, and I claim it in the name.
They were the part of Gen X's that knew how to dress. So
no, they was They was the part of the Gen X that bought in the sagging pants and shit.
No, nigga,
that was the one that bought in the sagging pants.
You know what? You know what? When you right, you right.
No, they knew how to dress. The 78s,
like my granddad said about
78s
some
knew how to
Gen X
dress.
niggas. My granddad said about them Gen X niggas. He said, spell sagging backwards.
Gay.
Niggas. Niggas.
That's gay. That's gay.
hold my pocket, nigga.
You talk about my goddamn generation. Damn that. Cut the show off.
Hey, hold on.
Take the show off.
Ain't
Throw the whole fucking show away.
Ain't the booty dude Gen X?
No, that's millennials. That's millennials.
What's the old school?
And matter of fact, your age specifically.
Yeah, BMU, you Gen X. I mean,
what's the nigga name? What's the nigga name? That did the video talking about all I want is booty. He Gen X. He Gen X.
He is Gen X. God
He Gen X
damn.
for sure.
He the old Gen X too.
Yeah, Fleece Johnson. Yeah, Fleece Johnson.
Fleece Johnson. Yeah.
We gave that nigga to the baby boomers. We was like, y'all keep that motherfucker right.
Hey, listen. The only thing baby boomers did wrong was they were stupid ass stepdaddies. They were stupid stepdaddies. Baby boomers.
A very
that's Gen X right there.
sexual desire.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh man.
He turned out a lot of millennials. He turned out a lot of millennial kids.
So what are they gonna do? You won't let them have a woman. Somebody's gonna have to give us some booty. And
memorable story that Fleece told us was
that's Gen X, nigga.
I think that's boomers. I got
We're not
to
claiming
this
them.
nigga
Push
is.
him to the front of the line with the boomers.
He in the boomers. He is not a Gen X.
He ain't no boomer.
His
He
ass
ain't no
away.
boomer.
That nigga said we ain't got no woman, so we want some booty.
Well, he hanging around the goddamn millennials, so y'all can keep his ass. That 20 versus that 20 versus 1, he be hanging with y'all motherfuckers, man.
Y'all claim them.
Y'all can't have that motherfucker.
But man, I appreciate y'all, man. T-Max, I appreciate you, my brother, man.
Hey, thank you so much, bro.
JT, Arpain, Anton, who's that? Scam Likely, Coach Ferg, MVRX, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in tonight, brother. Hey, MVRX, I'm gonna need you to keep your vocabulary off the meat. Okay, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
To be more careful.
But we'll see y'all on tomorrow for the sports show, and then after the sports show, y'all will see Tyrus. He'll be talking about Trump tomorrow again. So y'all want to go because
Trump still living?
Man, Trump, yeah, he talking about Trump. Trump said, "I'm so sick of Tyrus, kill him all." But tomorrow, Tyrus will be talking about something about him. I saw an interview that Kamala Harris did today. I don't know if y'all saw it. They asked Kamala Harris, "What do you believe? How do you feel about hope?" She said, "Well, hope is that thing that you have when there's nothing there, and then the hope comes back to you." I said,
wow.
That's y'all president. That's y'all
This
president.
is who y'all wanted for y'all president. This how y'all want it. This is y'all president.
That's so funny.
Bro, I laughed my ass off. Then she told me she gonna run in 2028. Girl, sit your ass down somewhere.
Keep running.
Keep running.
You're old enough to retire. You should be ineligible.
Yeah, come on now.
I think she dumped a white boy. She dumped a white boy though.
But you know what? This is the only woman who is a carousel of racists. She's an Indian when she needs to be, black when she needs to be, half white when she needs to be, red when she needs to be. She's a carousel.
She's a Neapolitan.
Right. And she'll be the first multicolored president, first woman president, and the first ran through president.
And she's the first homosexual president too.
Yeah, because she loved chopping off dicks.
Wow.
And that's y'all girl. That's who y'all wanted to be y'all president. And you know what? To this day, though, Kamala still can get it. She can get it.
Honestly,
half of y'all on here and half of y'all on here get it. Like, look at
T-Max. She don't keep talking.
Read it right now.
Nah, I don't like that bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I can't
said,
stand.
nah, I can't
I
stand
don't
it.
like
I can't
Kamala
Hey,
Harris,
Coach
bro.
Ferg would definitely rub cheeks with him.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Hey, I can hear Kamala throwing game on Coach Ferg now. So that yellow skin you got came with the
She's
skin.
already
you had.
contaminated.
The skin came back with you.
She's already contaminated. She done had Billy Bob. I don't run behind no Billy Bob. So it's okay.
She get
I'm
Tyrese.
gonna leave the light skin for you dark skinned niggas that hate yourself because y'all idolize the light skinned woman. She is the queen.
Hey, Kamala Harris, how do you feel about Tyrese? Well, Tyrese is the warlock who was the warlock that was the warlock during Highlander days.
Yeah,
jumped up and went back down, and then he came back.
Only be one.
It can only be one.
He
Right?
came from Duncan. JT, she gonna say he came from Duncan McLeod from the Clan McLeod. Y'all know they bringing Highlander back, boy. I can't wait, boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
boy,
they?
Yes, they are.
Oh, dude, that play Superman is
Henry
play
Cavill.
the last
I saw the
Superman.
picture.
Yeah, he playing Highlander. Yeah, she gonna be wonderful.
Sparta
If
and
they
I
do
were
it
talking
right.
about on his show, and
If
I saw
they
the
do it
picture.
right.
I
haven't seen. I
They do it
haven't
right.
seen Masters of the Universe yet.
I wanted to see. I was looking forward to the Odyssey, but like what I've been hearing about that is what. Anybody seen Scary Movie? Because I've heard not good things about that.
Yeah,
man,
Odyssey.
you can wait,
They
they'll be
got
on
all the
streaming
women
soon.
playing. All the women are playing men parts.
Yeah.
That shit crazy on the Odyssey.
You don't
bro.
need to go. Listen, the Odyssey is going to be. I mean, they try to trash it because of the sister playing Helena Troy. But the truth of the matter is, I think it's going to be an interesting show.
They got a woman playing Achilles.
Yeah, Ellie
No,
Page.
he's not. No, he's not playing it. He's not going to be a.
It's a woman playing Achilles.
No,
I'm telling you,
no.
I saw
That
it.
guy that's a rumor. That's just not going to happen.
But
They
it's not
haven't-
just that. The translation that they're using was translated by this
From a
feminist.
feminist, yes.
Yeah. So it ain't just that. It's gonna be
Hey,
very
listen.
different.
But let me tell you before y'all leave, they did a. Remember Troy with my man Brad Pitt was Brad
That
Pitt.
was
right?
wonderful.
That was
a good movie.
They did another one with a black English actor, Troy. Another Troy. He was playing Achilles.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, man, I'm watching this thing right, and his best man. Do you know they had them fucking on the beach?
Had the man fucking on the beach.
Him and his best, he got a number one man. These two motherfuckers are talking to each other, right?
Broke back Achilles.
They're talking to each other. I'm saying, no, they ain't gonna do this, right? I said, no, don't do this. And all of a sudden, they lip locking and shit, and they fucking on the beach. I said, oh, yeah. I tell you what, man, they think the modern movies is just so fucked up. I went to see Alexander. You ever see that movie, Alexander? Yeah, I went to see Alexander. I'm in the movie theater, right? He's talking to his boy Alexander, right? Because in history books, Alexander was a bad motherfucker, right?
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
So he's talking to his boy, right? Hey, Octavius, blah blah blah. I love you. And blah. I'm in the movie, right? It's a lot of people in there. I said, what the fuck is going on? I said, what's going on? I said out loud. Everybody started dying. I said, what the fuck is going on? They start talking unrequited love for each other. I said, what the fuck?
They pushing that agenda, boy. They pushing that agenda.
Yeah, that was years ago. Then they showed my girl's tits, Rosario Dawson.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all these two things we get out of here. They're starting to make more movies with female leads. I told Arpain this about a few weeks ago. They're making more movies with female leads. They got these women beating. Viola Davis played the president, and she beat the shit out of a 300-pound man. Just walked him down. And I was like, this is impossible. She had a red dress on with some tennis shoes, killing everybody. Like she's just a missionary. I seen J-Lo in some movie where she killed a whole army of niggas by herself. It's getting to the point where we don't have like the Commando movies no more. We don't have what's the name of the Steven Seagal movies? Hard to Kill, and you don't have the John Claude Van Damme movies no more. You don't have.
They said Marvel's coming back.
Black man. There's a new movie coming out called Hard to Detain. You ain't seen that one yet?
No. Oh, nigga! I just thought about it.
That crazy as hell.
I don't know about
Walmart
that.
cop 3.
Hey, listen, man, the Punisher.
I was almost done.
Back on Marvel.
I had to
and
check.
He was killing people, man. The whole show.
I had to check the women at the workplace because they said, man, y'all got to understand, I didn't even know about this history about Woman King, man. After I watched the movie, I was so inspired. I said, inspired for what? I said, these was a bunch of black Amazonian bitches who grew hair under their arms, who killed a lot of people. They were warriors. Then they started making deals with white men and started selling their own people into slavery. Then the white man got smart and said, why do I got to keep buying shit from these bitches? Next time we come back, we're going to use weapons that they don't have. They came back and slaughtered every one of them. And took all their slaves and put them on the boat. This is what, and they tell me, that's not true. I said, go Google it. I see it. You know, they got them long ass nails look like they work for space. And they up there, and then all I see is shoulders dropping across the room. Yeah. Y'all watch these movies, y'all have no idea what the history of these things are. You have no idea. And I'm tired of them making all these Egyptian. I'm gonna say this, I'm out. I'm tired of them making all these Egyptian movies with all these white people. No, Egyptians were not white. They were not Caucasian with red cheeks. They weren't. Right. And so we gotta start putting some niggas to play Moses, some niggas to play what's the damn thing? Pharaoh and all this shit. That's a place for the niggas. Those were saying niggas. They need to be dark skinned niggas. Saying niggas. That's what it was. But anyway, man.
They had some girl from Mississippi, I think. She's gonna play Walter Payton.
Hey, but you know what?
I think they're gonna film it in the parking lot of this place called Walmart.
When that fucking video come out, boy. Oh, we gotta talk about this, T-Max. Probably a week after next when the shit start getting revealed. Do you see this damn legal team they put together for you, boy?
Oh yeah, talking about Carmelo Anthony. He went and got that.
They told him we'll do it for free.
What they need them for when they can just get off?
So hold on. So then one of the lawyers said anything that is done and anything that at the beginning is done unfair is already undone at the end, or some shit he said, some catchy ass shit he said.
That ain't gonna work out good for him though, Chief.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. But man, can you imagine what the world would look like if they overturn that fucking sentence and get that boy 9 years?
Oh, y'all better have y'all shit together. You think Mississippi is fucked up now? If they overturn that and give him 9 years, y'all better get y'all shit together.
Oh yeah, if they give him 9 years, these white folks gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
they gonna be like, it's OJ all over again. Oh, they gonna be pissed.
If it does, I'm gonna say this, y'all probably already know the line. If it does not fit,
you
must quit. Yeah. All right, man. I love y'all, man. We out of here, man. We'll see y'all next
right, bro.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
All right,
Peace
out.
Yeah. Black man unfiltered network. We ain't here to play nice. We here to flip everything they told you was normal. Hey! Yeah. Hey! We flipping tables. Yeah! We breaking labels. Facts! No more silence, no more favors. Truth hit hard, can't save it. Yeah! We flipping tables. This that real, no cable. Hey! If it's fake, we unplug it. Welcome to the table. Yeah. I came in the room, they was comfortable, quiet. Smiling in your face, but behind it is riot. They told me be calm, but I'm built for the storm. When the truth in the building, you better transform. They don't like a man when he speak with direction. They love you when broken, confused, and correction. But I'm on a mission, I'm